Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. We're a group of gamers just like you, roleplay for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy, and I am surrounded tonight by the intrepid Seekers! That's them! Right over there!
Look at me.
Kevin's back.
Everybody look.
Kevin's back! Kevin's back! I'm feeding it. All right, folks.
Finally in his first big fight.
Yeah!
He's only here because we're.
We'll see. We'll see where the night takes us.
All negotiation.
We'll see where the night takes us. Welcome. It's Tuesday night. I do have to give the introduction. We have Martin Bunicki back from Gaming Honors. Yay! 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 Our staple guest star. He's like that guest star on Whose Line Is It Anyway? The one that just always is there.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, he's the best. Okay, so last game was intense. We had a battle planned. It didn't happen. That's how you know it's improv. But Clara had a pretty big moment where she summoned the power of the Fey Lords. I'm not going to go into a huge recap. If you want to watch it, check it out. We're on Spotify. We're on social media. We're on YouTube. You could watch our videos on YouTube. And if you want to see our videos, check out YouTube. So that's where you can find us. Also,
Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Okay, all right.
It is on YouTube.
Is it under Role Seekers on YouTube?
Do you think we...
Yeah.
Everything you just Google Role Seekers?
Yeah.
What's...
Role Seekers.
YouTube.
It's all
That's
Role
so
Seekers. It's almost like I did that on purpose.
Hang on, wait. Can we begin to progress towards SoundCloud?
No.
Okay.
No, get out of town.
Just a thought.
Get out of here. That's just, you're welcome to take that project on, Trevor.
Trevor,
So-
once you get this on MySpace, then
Yeah.
MySpace.
Okay, gang. So, without further ado, it is Tuesday night.
Let's roll.
Let's roll! Roll those dice! Roll them out!
Second.
I'm gonna find the intro video.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
wait until the battle cam comes on.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, that intro video. All right, we have another special guest star this evening. Would you hand me?
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Hey!
God.
Hey! Hey! This is Trash King! Yay! Yay!
The worst
Poor
best
Ewan's
character.
not gonna have any stuffed animals.
No, we already decided that's not his.
Hey, stop taking my spotlight.
Sorry.
So anyways, this will be Trash King. If you've watched us before, you know that we play with puppets, stuffed animals. This is Jojo Domino. This is Trash King.
Where's Kevin? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kevin.
This is Keelix. So I'm surrounded by them. Yeah, take that. We got puppets. All right. So anyways, they'll be in the game in a little bit. So let's jump into tonight's game. Before we do though,
Also, I'm playing Killian.
yeah, you're playing Killian.
Yeah.
So before we jump into tonight's game, a few things to know. Our final game will be on May 20th. That'll be the end of this campaign. I know, so big things happening. The past few games are really starting to spiral toward climactic ends. With that in mind, I said it last game and I'm going to reiterate it today. what you do in this campaign will, in some ways, directly influence the next campaign that we play. Whether or not it's a villain that survives or an evil that continues, or perhaps you completely vanquish this being inadvertently, or it's been a long day, you will affect the next campaign. So whether that is the histories or the stories that are told, you will affect that. With that in mind, each one of you have been given some things to kind of close your story out. You have developed them over the campaign. You've kind of been getting some clues. I sent some private messages just to mess with people. What you do with that is up to you. There are successes, there are failures, and just because we're entering our last 4 games does not mean your characters cannot die. So
This is the prime time for them to
this
die.
is the prime time for them to die. If they die, you will come back either as an NPC or something like that. Just
I feel
know
like at
that.
this point we all have 50 characters in this game.
Yeah, so you guys are
We're good.
good.
Yeah,
but,
We're good. We're good.
Last game,
But don't die.
the
not Darius.
party split though. Clara went on her own little adventure, kind of an internal adventure, while the rest of the group went through the portal of the cookbook, the final gift of the true Darius. He gave you the cookbook, and you also had Kevin. Who was it? The map. Who had the map?
Oh,
I have.
The Derriere.
Fromage.
Barrack Fromage.
Very fromage.
That's right.
Gave you the final page to the cookbook, which opened up a back door into the high tower. Some background lore on this, because I'm just excited about it. There is a villain in this game that you all know as Catsup. But in our previous games, he went as for a different name, Daxos. So this wizard has survived countless planes of existence and the formidable original Seekers, and now faces off against the Fated.
Oh my gosh.
Daxos' tower has been destroyed in multiple planes, and yet he tethers the high tower, the seat of Xanth's power, the place where you put the Siphus blades into oblivion. He has tethered this arcane ley-lined tower into the Evanfall, into the ethereal planes, and now you go to face him on his home turf.
That sounds not smart.
Does this tower finally seem like it is the original?
You'll have to explore it when we start.
Oh,
Dustin.
I'm gonna take his skull.
Dustin, can we die?
Yes, you absolutely can. If you are playing in this game, you can die. That means Killian can die.
Is Trevor gonna die?
He probably will.
probably.
He's to the right of me, so straight line of fire.
Who am I gonna attack? You're closest. Damn it. Balls.
Before we begin in the high tower, a ways off.
Kill it.
One is a little bit more intense than this. Give me a second. This one. A druid falls to the ground.
Let's break this.
Above Garifon, you see the Calyx beast begin to descend. But Feylords, beings of incredible magic, seem to wisp out of the druid. As vines burst from the center of Garifon, Treed's ultimate machinations finally coming true. A fourth tree of the world, the sprout of Ea herself, begins to burgeon out of the ground. But Clara chooses a different path. She looks to her father, her mother, and announces that she is enough. Taking Tashnar's hand for the first time in her life, her daddy's approval, he pulls her out of the literal prison that Treed had gathered. Tashnar's final act on the realm of Nibel. He breaks the power of the demigod that cost his wife her life. As Clara's spirit breaks away from Treed, the small dryad grasps out at her, and kind of fear, he seems pulled away. Clara falls to the ground, but the Feylords emerge. The Feylords are the prisoners that Treed enticed with power of Yevros. Their final goal, to birth another tree into the world, each one failing until finally the progeny of a Feylord herself denounces this final ask. Seeing their opportunity, the Feylords decide to help the person who has freed them. And they take a kind of ethereal form on the material plane. Each one uses the last remnants of their power to deal a critical blow to the Calyx, forcing its tentacles back up into the ether, back up into the lands of Ardaris and the realms of madness. As this happens, the golden crystal in Garifon grows. With the Calyx losing its stalemate, Cecil gains more power, for better or worse. Clara's final visions as her eyes roll into the back of her head are the Feylords dissipating and her mother smiling as she goes away forever. Clara, you will wake up sometime later. The horns on your head are gone. The chlorophyll in your veins is now just blood. And as you reach out to nature, you feel the cool breeze of a world you do not control, nor does it talk to you. Banished from the realms of Yevros, you have a kind of stillness in your heart. And while at first it makes you afraid, you also sense a peace that you've not had your entire life. The voices are quiet. And there, as you kind of hold yourself tightly, the first thing your hands rest upon are the hilt of your father's great sword. Meanwhile,
End of game. Just end of game.
You still have Yesem.
No, he
Nope.
went into Kevin.
I've got you.
Unfortunately, that
I'm
happened
so
a little
sorry. I know,
while.
me too.
I'm so
You
sorry.
you lost
I
a
did.
roll for that.
I did. Absolutely did. Or maybe
it was
Dustin
so good.
did.
Goosebumps! Goosebumps!
One by one, the rest of the fated enter the cookbook. As lame as that sounds, it is actually a phylactery of a great and powerful wizard.
As lame as that sounds, it's really cool, I promise.
Just go with it.
Source, trust me, bro.
Trust me. As they enter into the phylactery, the final gift of the true Darius, the back entrance to the high tower in the seat of Katsa. Power is now within your grips. David, you enter first. Now, I'm gonna throw of the dice, but I'm gonna let you choose before we roll. There are two places that this entrance can lead you to. The very base of the tower, the true beginning of the tower, where in times past, great and powerful deeds were conducted at the base of the high tower. You may arrive as though you have entered into the very entrance of the high tower, or you may arrive in the place you first entered the high tower.
Huh.
All those games ago.
Oh, I think that was a bad place.
I get to choose.
You may choose.
I want to choose the place where I entered, because
Very
I
well.
remember that place.
Very well. You will roll a d8.
Oh, crap.
1 through 5 gets you what you want. 6, 7, 8 gets you what I want.
And I want you
What if you want what
dead.
he wants?
I didn't say that.
Kind of chicken die. 5.
Just making it. You enter. You find yourself where the portal shows you entering. Battle cam! Battle cam! Yeah. Dwarven Forge!
It's cool.
All right, so Torque, you will enter there as well,
Yeah.
having no real player knowledge of the aforementioned. Boop, you enter there. Killian, boop, right where David has you.
Okay.
Lyra,
Are you in there? You have a-
Lyra, where would you like to enter?
With everyone else, please.
Martin, you and your compatriots enter with everyone else.
All right.
Elric, where would you like to enter?
Cat's up chair.
This is gonna be Killian.
On his lap, in his
No,
chair.
Killian's back there.
God, my
Oh,
foot itches.
You only have the two places. It's not an open-ended.
That is his choice. My foot itches.
Garandock. Garandock.
Remember, gang, it's the end of the game. Don't you want to know?
The sea.
Elric, don't. You're blind.
Just follow our voices.
Remember, he wants to die.
I'll go with everybody else.
Are you sure?
Trevor?
Play, do what you want, man. Do what you want.
Do what's
You do
fun.
what you want, but you're
Do
gonna
what's
die.
fun. Do what's fun.
Don't do what's
Do
fun.
what's fun.
You will die. Is that fun?
Yes.
Yeah, it can be.
Can be.
Trevor, do
I have found that if you die doing the thing that's like, yeah, then it's
I've
whatever.
pulled off crazier things.
I've been waiting to die since the very first game.
Don't play a monk, Kevin.
Uh,
I want to die, but I'm going to play the character that can't.
Elric would be going to the separate place.
Trevor, do what Trevor do.
Elric would hear.
All right, where is Elric going?
Hang on.
Elric would hear a calling to something that was different.
Are you sure? I said it for the first one. I got to say it for the second.
Yeah.
Perfect. You do have to roll for this.
Okay.
So you can choose. It's a D8. Do you want it to be high or low for what you want?
God
to
dang
choose.
it.
Low.
Okay, so that means 1 through 5, you get what you want. 6, 7, 8, you end up with everyone else. Boom! There we go. We didn't even have to do that. You end up right where everyone else is.
Sorry you have to hang with us.
It's okay. It's okay. You're tolerable.
I am all alone. Where?
The dice
Oh,
no.
All right.
Okay, he would have died immediately.
Probably.
You enter into a room. David entered first, a couple minutes before all of you. David, unfortunately, as you entered into this place, you have a moment of reflection. You see the very same room that you barreled out of the mirror. You look around, you see the very same table where the creatures birthed themselves out of human flesh, where they crawled their way across, scraping their broken bodies on the floor, their blood drenching in a kind of coagulated smattering as they tried to literally cut into your flesh with teeth not of this world. You saw the cultists and the madmen literally trying to stuff spiders into people with spiders. They weren't really of this world. Spider squid things. And player-wise, this room seems very familiar. This would not be for David. The place Smitty Brown encountered his grisly end.
I remember.
Thank God.
Thank God.
No one saw Smitty Brown.
Yeah.
You're not missing anything.
No. You're missing a lot. Thank God for it.
I'm gonna be your friend.
David, however, comes into the room and sees the broken experiment tables in this decrepit, dark, cold room. You are in a plane of existence that you have not necessarily been in before, perhaps slightly the Evanfall, perhaps slightly someplace else. In your mind's eye, you hear the mutterings, the whispers of something dark, just at the edge of your sanity. It is very close to what you encountered in the Chain City, and it does take your breath away. However, as you slowly start to fall into madness, no roll necessary, you look back, and one by one your allies and your friends enter the room. It steals your heart, and you find a courage that you have not had in a long time. You can lead them through this hellish place, or fall to madness.
You're welcome.
One by one, the group appears. Finally, the last one enters, and you notice that there is no more mirror in this room. It is gone, moved, perhaps. Ladies and gentlemen, this room is your last place of bastion and safety. What do you do?
Oh no.
So is
Perception.
Perception! All right, Allie, roll one for me, please.
Really, I've got a really high ground.
I think that this place is scary, so everyone's a little on edge. Your passives are not going to work.
question. Is everything in the room the same except for the mirror?
It looks older, decrepit. Like more time has passed than it should have.
18.
Okay.
18. Ellie, you notice that this room no longer looks like the rooms you have encountered when you entered the high tower. When you entered it on the material plane, it was filled with a kind of crystalline glass. It was beautiful, many different rooms that seemed to shift and move. You're beginning to believe that most of this was illusions. For what you see now feels real in a place of your very soul. This feels more real than things you've seen that are real. And that scares you ever so slightly. In the corners of the room, you see the kind of macabre alchemist sets that only madmen would use to bring some type of medicine, science, and madness together. This is ritualistic. Apothecary does not come to mind. You notice also that there is a kind of black, almost like a fungus growing along the walls. Not like the fungus your character's seen, but a fungus the players have. The fungus moves along the wall, writhing and breathing as though it is alive, and pustules of growths seem to spurt themselves out of the corners. You see what looks like dead trees, but trees could not grow here. They seem to breathe the air, almost like they're breathing in the light rather than using it to feed.
Can I do like a medicine on that to see if it seems dangerous?
Sure. The knowledge nature.
Knowledge
At
nature.
least there's nothing orange.
14?
Yet.
Crap.
14?
Seekers, in my experience, which granted is not as extensive as yours, when you are a room full of pustule spewing spores, I tend to think it's a good idea to leave. What say you?
I thought you were gonna say good idea to eat
Yeah.
it.
Yes, 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 yes!
This looks terrible.
This looks so
Does
bad.
it? Do I know anything?
What did you roll?
14.
No.
I burn it. I burn one.
As you do, there is a kind of writhing, almost like the fungus is moving and squeaking together. It sounds like screams in the room.
Does it get rid of it? Does it burn?
It echoes throughout the...
Does it burn the fungus? Away?
What did you cast?
Like sacred flame.
I want to roll from you.
God.
You say it sounded, it screamed throughout the entire place?
Yeah,
am I-
and
what
it
am I-
seemed to go down the hallway.
What am I rolling?
I want you to use your spell ability modifier.
12.
Total?
Do I get to add my proficiency?
No.
Oh, yeah, then 12.
Okay, so you try to burn it, and you see that it singes it, but your divinity seems lessened here. It's not enough to burn it.
Yeah, I'm worried that this is everywhere.
Yeah. Enough with the burning. This is a fungus. Fungus are hive minds. I might not be the smartest, but Ma taught me some plant stuff.
But I
Fungus
know
are
my
crazy.
fungi.
That seems like a fact you pulled out of your ass.
It might be.
I'll go over to the to all the apothecary or the alchemist stuff and being proficient in alchemy. I'd like to see if there's anything possibly useful amongst
Perfect.
any of this.
As you go toward one of the alchemist sets, you will have to actually move places in this game.
If you tell me, or
Yeah,
Torch,
well, just whatever the closest table. Yep, that doesn't matter.
Perfect. You go over to, that one, and you notice in a jar a small creature. For those of you who need a little spurt of imagination, imagine an upside down face hugger. As you near it, it moves and tries to hit the glass. This thing does not obviously look like a face hugger. It looks like the creatures you saw in the desert.
Would I hear the like ting 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 of glass?
Yeah, you hear it, but the glass does seem to be holding against the small might of this little beast.
So I hate to be.
Him in my pouch.
So with the jar?
Yeah.
Okay.
You seem interesting.
So I hate to be
Please
annoying.
do put that in your inventory.
But due to the place that we are, there's going to be potentially lots of magic, which some that I may see.
You can only see illusions, and you can only see things that are purely divine in nature. I will save you some time. There's not going to be a ton.
Okay. Can you just let me know so I'm not constantly asking? Okay.
You might have to remind me it a couple times, but I'll let
But
you
there's
know.
nothing in this room
There's nothing in this room that screams divinity.
Great. So I'm blind.
except me. But-
God damn it, Ellie.
You're except for me. It was like under her breath. That's amazing.
Killian! Killian!
You hear it in your head.
What? What? Where am I?
Look at me! Carry me, please.
She's looking at you, Elric,
Yeah, you can.
in case you probably can't tell.
I can't.
I shall carry you as the great Ursanon carries my hunger.
That's amazing. Good job. Please.
Don't play better than Calvin.
And how about I go on your shoulders?
Okay.
And I'm going to begin playing my flute. Counter charm. Just to give everybody a little bit of a boost. Happy tune. Happy tune.
Torque, there is no reason for you to have those things on the table. There is no bringing these people back.
Is there really a dead person here? Or a demon book?
No,
Okay.
I was trying to build an atmosphere for you guys.
That's what I'm saying, like,
Is this door open?
It is burst open, yes.
So
Did
I
I
would
do
like
that?
to at least move to a place where I could peek in the hallway because I'm interested in this idea that maybe the fungus is in the hallway or not. I want to
Sure.
see if I can.
I'm gonna follow him. Just
So I'm just
Yeah.
looking
Try
down
to
the
help.
hallway to see
so
what
David's
I,
following.
what I spot.
yeah.
So, Hargren, you look down the hallway and it is unusually dark. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay, so you can see, about 30 feet ahead of you, which gives you see that it looks like there are these kind of pulsating rocks ripping their way through the tower. They shimmer with a kind of dark blue and purple light, but they're mostly black.
Do I see any signs of like the spores floating in the air, things that like were in this room?
Nothing that's like necessarily floating, and in this room as well, the pustules haven't popped.
Okay, they're just swollen. or
Like,
something.
like bulging.
I say, David, can you see in the dark?
No.
I
All
can.
So you. Oh. Lyra, what do you see in there?
I walk right up to here and look.
So as you get to about there, Trash King, who has been rather quiet up till now, walks over to David. David,
Yeah.
you and me are the only two that have been here.
Correct.
Perhaps we should lead.
I've been here.
That's a good idea. You have not been here.
No, not here.
No, you were in the illusion place. You were in his, happy
You can
place.
go in front of me, Trash King.
No. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, that's good. I'd rather be in the illusion place. That sounds happy.
No, David. He walks up to you. David, look at me. We can't hide from our pain. He brings out his hidden rock.
Oh no, not the hidden rock.
This needs to find its own home. He hands it to you.
Inside of someone's skull.
Inside of his skull.
David, go ahead and take the light of Ozeron with you, and I will cast Shield of Faith on you to give you an AC bump, but also to light you up.
Can I have one too?
Don't only do it to one person.
All right.
King.
I thought I'd ask.
If you want to lead instead of David,
No. I think I'll be behind him.
It's plus 2 days.
And he walks about 3 people back.
and while I'm concentrating on it. But now you're gonna kind of light up this room if you go through.
Yeah. I'll go through the door. Weapons out.
Okay.
Shield ready.
Just want to make sure I give everyone a chance. Torque, did you want to do anything?
I might glance at the other two tables really quick. If I found a cool little facehugger creature in one, might find something interesting.
You do find medical books. They are wet.
The wet medical
Oh, I
books.
remember the wet medical books. I tried to bring back some more for Montague.
Are they
It didn't work.
salvageable?
They do not seem to be. As you
Okay.
flip pages, they kind of get this kind of oil on your hands.
Ugh. All right, I'm good. I can bring up the rear if we want to get going.
You do notice as you walk toward the corner table, you do see a figure against the corner. He is dead for many moons, but you notice that from him it looks as though something literally burst out of the top of his head.
I remember that guy.
I wonder if there's correlation. I'll do a quick medicine check. See if
He dead.
Dead from head bursting. All right.
Question: would this have been the guy that I stuck the needle into when he died? And then
Potentially.
killed him?
Potentially.
Alrighty.
What is that in the corner? Yep, that corner.
It is a big cauldron that is still bubbling.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll go over there.
Killian, are you going over there too?
Yes,
Is this you, Killian?
yes.
It is definitely a cauldron full of blood.
Oh.
You do, however, notice investigation.
Blood for the blood god?
Blood for the Blood King!
Skulls for the skull throne.
Wrong universe.
I get nothing to add to this.
40,000 years in the past.
Nat 20.
Heating up! Heating up!
It's blood.
Human blood.
But whose?
You take a sip.
It's your blood. Ah! Okay, that's not what it is. So you approach the blood cauldron, and as you begin to investigate it, you do believe it is humanoid blood, but you notice that there are many different pipes and different. I'm trying to think of the.
Accoutrement.
We'll just say accoutrements. I don't know the scientific terms of them. And in one, distilled down several times, you see one dropping a very beautiful, very saturated orange liquid. It has the consistency of sap.
I'm going to ignore that. No, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the orange blood.
So you unscrew the blood potion, this kind of orange, we're just going to call it ichor, and as you unhook it, I would like a dexterity saving throw.
I hate
The DC is low.
Kevin. Kevin doesn't know.
I walked over. If you infect me,
What is it? Is it a 1?
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my god!
Hang on.
I'm
Wait.
I'm
gonna
right there. Can I
die.
react to catch it?
It's all hot and cold with you,
Oh
isn't it?
my god!
I'm gonna
That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. What are you gonna spend? What are you gonna spend?
A key point to re-roll any failed saving throw.
Yeah,
Not
do
a
it.
saving.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Something tells me, like, normally I'd be okay with this, but that is a 13.
Kevin dies.
So all of a sudden, you unhook it and you see some splash up out of the thing, and as it goes to hit you on your hand, you move it and it goes back into the thing.
You have
drink it.
no idea. You have no idea how
We-
bad that would have been.
Just
Yeah.
cured it.
You put it.
500
That was our last game, 300 years ago.
Oh, that
You put a stopper on the orange ichor. The glass is not unbreakable.
I'm gonna wrap it up in some of my loose like vestments and just like put it in my bed. Or actually, first, can you identify this while we're kind of walking along?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I can just cast it instantly.
You can. I think it could take some
A
minute.
minute. You can something like that. It'll be very quick.
So the group will have to wait because they are literally they are about to burst out of this door. So I don't know if you'll be able to cast this.
I mean, he can
it's
cast
1
it.
minute.
It just if something happens, he might not be able to react.
I'll pass it to me. I'm up there. I'll stop doing the counter charm in order to focus on identify.
happy
And
music in this
it's
spirit
only
place.
1 minute. So
Okay. 30 seconds pass as you step into the room. David, you take 1 foot in. Initiative.
No.
Right foot in.
Ladies and gentlemen, dungeon crawl.
Are we all doing
Never
initiative
get a good
right now?
initiative.
Wait, he has advantage. on initiative.
21.
So you'll need
5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait.
I rolled.
Remember, that's 5 rounds with no
I rolled an
actions.
18.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
I have a
You
plus
can go for it. You can go
7.
before me.
Why do I have a plus
Does
7?
he have
Ooh.
Oh, I remember.
advantage?
good.
on
7.
Initiative? I thought I read that. Read real quick.
It's okay.
I thought
You're
I
bard.
read that
You
he
can
has
save that.
advantage. Oh god.
20 or higher.
Nice.
Hargren, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
roll.
21.
Oh, 20.
21.
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
You can roll for your guys too.
And initiative.
Oh, okay.
You're like, I
Thank
don't
the
want.
Lord, I rolled a nat 1.
That seems
More
about
like
right.
it, right?
The Trash King rolled an at 1. He will go very last.
I rolled a nat 1, but I have initiative, luckily.
Nice.
So, or advantage on initiative.
We got 21, and then
Hargren beat you.
what did you get,
I just had a 20.
Oh, okay. Who'd like to go first?
David?
I did read that, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Feral instincts, advantage on initiative. Yeah.
Okay, 15 to 20.
I got a 19.
20.
It would be Haragwin. How do I say
Hargren.
Hargren.
Hargren the Amazing.
Haragwin. I
Get it
can't.
right.
My W's and my R's together, I cannot say.
Hargren
Then it would
and
be
then Torque.
Torque and then Killian. I got a 16.
I take it you're on the read. Oh,
9.
10 to 15. Slip or Boric?
They don't
Didn't
have
beat a
plus
9?
anything?
No, they've got a +4, but I rolled a 4 and a 6.
Oh, he rolled a 6. I thought that was a 9.
Oh, 10.
Oh, 10 though.
10.
No. I mean, so my totals are 8.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like
Oh,
with their
okay.
bonuses.
All right.
Excellent.
Elric. Slip.
So Slip has an 8.
Okay.
And
Boric.
Boric has a 6.
So
fitting.
Slip.
Yeah.
Slip. Boric. And
Creature.
Trash King.
Oh man.
Do you want little characters
Yeah,
for
so
them?
I'm really sad you didn't just put down.
Creature.
I'll grab them one.
Okay, gang. So this is a traditional dungeon crawl. There will be moments in this where we might go out of initiative, but we're gonna play it pretty to the chest. Things to note, because we've done enough, not on this stream, but we've done enough dungeon crawls to know they can get tedious. So we're gonna say that your talking is around. So like what we're saying is like you don't have to wait for your turn to say something because that just gets ridiculous. But please just try to keep it to like reasonable, where you can't start monologuing for like 6 minutes in a round,
Yeah.
Sure?
that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Okay.
Also, you are a group, so I'm gonna say that you're all like, regardless of your intelligences, like you're working together, right? So we're gonna keep metagaming to a minimum, but at the same time, you're together. So you don't have to be like, I didn't say that he thought. Like you kind of do. Yeah, I mean, you guys are together. Now, if there's something like that just affects you, you know, play it up in story however you want.
Sure.
Other than that, let's have some fun.
Keep in mind, for those who haven't done like true dungeon crawls, it's usually best to short rest after every room.
Yeah. And see how that turns out for you as the rooms are screaming.
Trevor, you got Liamette's tiny hut, right?
I do.
Yes.
I
That
do.
that elf is in there.
He is.
No, he's not.
No, he's,
He's in the
he's
Boreal
back
Keep.
at the Boreal Keep. I freed him because you told me to. He's going to be a good person.
She
Right.
didn't.
That's the only reason.
Character arc.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how you guys are going to deal with that because you have lost your friend, and if you short rest, an hour passes. So, you know, I don't know if I
We're
would do
not
that.
short resting. Are you joking?
That's what Trevor wants
I'm
to
like
do.
He's being a fuck.
Like 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's joking.
I'm like 95% joke. You might need a short rest.
Yeah,
at some
I'm totally
point.
being a fuck.
David,
Alright.
lead your group, sir.
Alrighty. So, can I see anything from just there? Like,
Just inside the
What I described to
Oh.
Haragrin.
oh, okay.
Pie the corners.
Alrighty. I'm gonna. Can you move me? Yeah, right there.
Here?
So as you move in front of the door, to the right of you, you hear this kind of low whimper. Please help me.
Oh, help him.
Is it this? Cause I love having good memory. Is it the same kind of whimper that I heard with Tomlin, or when there was the help me whimper with the wooden door with the crease with the beast?
Oh yeah, that terrifying like.
Because there's two different kinds. Because you said one had a low growl and sounded almost fake, where Tomlin sounded
Like a human.
He remembers.
Like a
I'll give
human
you
pain.
wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Hey guys, I gotta be gone by 10.
What's your point?
Describe this low growl whimper.
9.
He's got a point though. It
Four.
could be.
8. Wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom saving throw.
10.
I can only answer it could be. Like your character's going off their memory, but I cannot confirm.
You think it's what?
Confirm.
You think it's what?
Huh?
You think it's what though? That it is like an actual person or no?
Oh, no, David doesn't trust that at all.
Oh, okay.
I do think that you all have more fun in this dungeon crawl though if you play your characters.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
back to the group and
Crap, is it a wood door or is it a cell?
it's a wood door.
Crap.
Do I hear this?
That whole group's gonna hear it.
Okay.
Unless I speak, and I'll be trying to be very specific.
Okay.
Just do it. Just do whatever.
Yeah.
just whatever
Do what's
comes up.
fine.
David
Dude,
would
what's
move
fine.
towards the door, so
You move toward the
Well-
door.
that door or
This
that
way?
cell, yeah.
So you move.
He has enough movement.
David, there is no saving him.
I saved someone.
He did save a lot of people.
I saved one person
Yeah,
and
but
killed a couple.
Killian
That's a lot in this horrible place.
Yeah, I said, hey, I killed a couple of people
Killian-
too.
All
does
right,
not
sir.
believe in
Your
resurrection.
first turn is taking
Curse.
minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
It's locked. You're strong.
I'm just gonna break down the door.
Kick that bad boy in.
Yeah.
Do it.
4 plus strength. What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Athletics. Ooh, bet. 14.
Okay. You hit the door. Clink, clink. I'm gonna give you a 75% chance to open it. The wood is not super great. One number you don't want.
I don't want a 4.
Okay, the door opens. Boom! The hinge snaps and the door opens. In the room, you see a man chained to the wall. He tries to move towards you, but you notice that his entire back has been split open. He is still alive. There is no possible way he could be alive. He looks at you, his eyes dripping a kind of black ichor. Please help me. Whatever crawled out of him, you see it in the corner, dead. It looks as though it just kind of curled up like a spider that died, curling in on itself, as though it could not exist in this plane.
Oh, that's good.
You notice it, and you're going to take 1 point of madness.
How many? of
Keep
those-
track of it.
Right,
Oh, there's no way.
Call
Oh,
it
you don't
Cthulhu
even get to
rules.
roll. You just take madness.
Takes 1 point of. He saw something horrifying.
But can you not will up?
I can't see.
You can still hear.
Is it reminiscent of my new little pet?
No, your pet's fine. Your pet is
No, no,
not
it
from
doesn't
the
look the
horror.
same.
Oh,
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant your
Oh,
actual
no,
pet.
Artemis, he's in my hood.
Yeah, I was like, that pet is like real.
Poisonous
Ah,
spores.
yes.
Okay. Cool.
But he's still alive.
He is still alive.
Okay.
Do
My turn?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I can't move anymore.
So, taking a point of madness, David just kind of takes a step back, like, holy crap.
I'll follow him. I see this guy, Dustin,
You see him.
and he's screaming for help, and I take out my blade to end him.
Which one?
The guy whose back. is
Which
toward-
blade?
Oh, Saffron.
Okay, Sephiron is pulled out. It is dim. It's not burning with
Not
the
in
same
my eyes.
intensity.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
I attack. I slash him. To
Wow.
put him out of his misery.
You just got to roll a 10.
Nat 1 plus 13.
Well, get him out of the way now. I mean,
wow.
Okay. Didn't see that coming, gang.
Okay, well, you know.
Dungeon crawl.
Wow, Allie. Mercy killing a person. You're a terrible
We're not
person.
even using a ladder. No, it's just
Dude, this guy should not be alive.
Okay, so you push Sephiron and just like, do you say anything or just kind of hit him?
I will help you go to the light.
Perfect. So you slash the blade straight through his head. It goes all the way down to his mouth. And his eyes look up at you and you just hear, "Ah!" It looks like blackness begins to crawl up your blade. And as you pull it out, you kind of, "Ah! Ah!" 1 point of madness. Nothing is crawling up her blade. He is dead.
I think that was the right thing to do.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Just anything else in this room but this dead thing.
No, the dead thing.
Okay, David, let's get out of here. I'll come right back behind David. Done.
I told you there is no saving him.
Hargrant.
Everyone on the David
So,
train.
can you also? No, he's lit up now. Is that right?
He's
Okay.
got like this shield of kind of light.
So I enter the room cautiously, looking around. Slip is shivering in fear behind me, and I look over at Lyra, and I sing, "It's a big scary tower, but you are not afraid. You will fight all the bad guys that we meet here." You get bardic inspiration.
Okay. What is your bardic
You
inspiration?
just see Slip trying to write it. It's so pretty, but he's like shaking.
Yes, you get a D10.
A D10. Isn't that right?
And that's it for now. Have my loot at the ready.
Oh my god. Okay, next up is Torque.
I'll just catch up to the group. I'm all the way back in the corner, way over here.
I think he
You'll-
yeah, he
you'll
can
get
make
there.
it.
Yeah, he's got monk movement, right?
Yep.
Stupid monks. Being able to run.
Actually, I'll go just a little bit past the group and kind of peek around the corner.
Oh,
Like
See
right
what
here?
might be.
Here?
Yeah, see what might be coming.
you want to
our way.
actually be at the corner, not around it?
You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You still playing counter term?
No.
No,
I turned
I
it
am
off.
playing Identify.
Okay, that was important for me to know.
I'm playing Identify. Casting Identify.
So I'll just take a peek around the corner, see if anything is ominous.
You see something moving in the shadows, but you also see a brazier of purple light spilling onto the ground. Something moves. It seems fairly large. What's your sight?
It's I've got enhanced something, right? It's like 120 feet. Dark
Okay,
vision.
you see what looks like a humanoid figure with 4 arms.
Ooh.
Oh,
How far away?
It's coming right out of that broken door room.
Okay.
So just kind of around the corner over there.
I'm gonna move this thing.
Okay.
We got a
We're gonna use this for now.
there's a creepy thing coming out of the door, a hole in the wall, and the green grass grows all around.
He's out. He's by the brazier. It looks to be clicking and smelling, and with your pretty superior sight, you notice that it has no eyes, and its skin on its head seems to be pulled all the way back, and yet it looks like 2 arms that do not originate from this thing's body are like trying to grab the fire.
Okay.
This is totally
So
like,
it's like feeding on the purple fire.
it reminds me of like the fungus humanoids from Last of Us.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
clickers.
See, that's what I was trying to do.
I'm not even watching that show. It's so cool. I'm engaging with the zeitgeist.
You played the game.
You played the game.
Oh, I love the game,
Game was good.
but I haven't played it in years, so I'm not like thinking Last of Us. Nailing it, really nailing it.
I got you.
More clicks though. You gotta have.
I know it sounds more like baby pterodactyl, but it's okay.
You know what?
Punch it.
I'm going to. I mean, we're going to be engaging this thing one way or the other. There's no way around it.
You could sneak past it.
Come on.
You guys are a group
Our
of
entire
rogues.
group.
You've gone about 85 feet.
Yeah, you have traveled quite a bit.
Oh no, I'm not going. How far is he from me at this immediate moment?
Couple.
He's not really. He's kind of blocked line of sight, but probably another probably at least 60 feet.
I'm gonna pop him a couple times with my coin shot.
Go ahead.
Pop, pop.
Pop up.
Pop, pop. That is a 17 to hit, and then the second one
Miss.
is a 29 to hit,
Definitely.
They
miss.
both hit.
and
Definitely.
then for my bonus action,
Oh, you can use key.
no,
Oh, what?
that is a 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
Okay, so where's my 8?
So it's in the ballpark of 17 to 12.
13.
Or 13.
26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. From a little coin.
Yep, 2 little coins.
So do you have to keep track of your gold?
I've got 8,138 gold. That's
not-
just the gold.
That's not what I.
That's
asked.
not counting copper and. I can start. Okay, 2
Use
gold.
the-
That was terrible. How bad at math I was just there. How much damage did you do?
26 bludgeoning.
Okay.
I rolled
Pretty good.
eights, both those.
Pretty good.
Both those.
All right, so you coin shot this thing. Pop, pop. One coin lodges into its chest, the other into its head. How many did you hit him with?
2 coins.
So pop, pop. It screams out and begins to sniff the air in your general direction.
Hey guys, it's coming if you couldn't figure that out.
Killian.
It just knows we're here. I don't know how it knows.
Killian, set me down if you need to.
We move.
Okay.
We move.
Where are you moving?
gonna wield you like a mace.
We're just
Swinging
How
you by
far?
the
How far are you
ankles.
moving?
60.
The sad part is Elric would probably deeply enjoy that.
She draws her
Elric.
spear
Mm,
and she's gonna throw it at it.
do spear things.
Do it.
Uh, 20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
All right, now what is the difference here? It says 1d6/1d8.
1d6.
1d6 is throw.
Okay.
1d8 is
one-
It's to like actually plug. Okay.
Yeah,
thank
if
you.
you're using it as a pokey stick.
Got it. I got you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
With
one-handed
2 hands.
versus two-handed.
Count it.
8.
Plus?
No, 6 plus 4.
Mm.
So 8.
10.
What? 10?
No, 4 plus 8. Sorry. 4 plus 4 is 8. God. I know I did my math.
Okay, a spear goes straight into its gullet, and it kind of looks down, and with 2 of its hands, it tries to grab it while the other 2 begin to flail in the air. Okay. Elric.
Are you still casting Identify?
I am. And if just anything in the room that sticks out to me,
Which room?
magic-wise, where I'm at.
He stayed. She
What?
climbed it.
You're on my
I-
shoulder.
No,
Did
he's
you
right
go?
here.
Did you didn't
He's
put me
right
down?
here. That's
did you?
trash.
Oh, you're with me.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is Trash King. Okay.
So I'm still gonna keep casting Identify. I'm gonna be focused on that, but I'm just gonna kind of take a quick look around to see if anything.
Nothing.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep going with Identify.
Slip.
1 round out of 5.
Slip.
They followed you.
If you
That
get
was
to
an
it,
amazing
be
song.
amazed.
Slip is
Oh,
just
I'm
writing.
gonna do my damnedest.
Slip's just writing it down.
song.
Getting on the lyrics.
Cool.
Of my inspirational song.
Ah! Boric.
Boric has a sword drawn, and he is right at Hargrin's shoulder, saying, "I don't get paid enough for this."
No, he does not. No, he does not. Trash King. This is my time to shine.
Just starts picking up.
I'm gonna go behind Lyra.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna say, "You got this.
Thank you.
You did it."
Good job.
Goblish inspiration.
Yeah. I'm inspired.
Okay, he uses the assist action on you.
Do I get
The
advantage?
aid.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe he would roll, and if he rolls high enough, you would get advantage.
No, that's the action. He has advantage.
I get
Oh,
advantage.
nice.
Yeah.
My next.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That is great.
Okay.
Yeah, trash gang.
Yeah, I think that's what he would do.
gonna help you swing your sword.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah, that's what he would do right now.
You can borrow my rock.
I
You
know.
borrow my rock, but I already gave it to David. You could go to David and ask him for it.
It's okay. I have this blade. Okay.
It's been so long since we've done that. I'm gonna just double check so that way we know what the heck it is.
If David keeps the rock, which is probably not, he's gonna turn into like a necklace.
Okay, in the meantime, the creature is going to move 40 feet.
150.
Here it comes.
This way. This way.
Is it enough to get to Killian?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
No.
like.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay.
Also, it was feeding on that purple fire that may or may not be relevant.
I'm gonna eat it.
He will. He's not close enough. His arms, the 2 giant one, they pinion into a small point and flash out in 15 feet. That should be enough to get to Killian. He makes 2 tentacle attacks. It's Killian's AC.
14.
One of them definitely hits. This one's cocked. They both hit.
It's only
Okay.
14.
Did he have enough to get to Elric?
No, Elric's
Elric's on
behind
my
him.
shoulders.
So
Oh,
then
yeah.
yes.
So he could.
So he's gonna hit you and hit Elric.
Did not see that one coming.
You both are grappled.
Literally.
Oh,
Literally.
Wait, I don't think this thing can grab 2 people. So he's just gonna grab Killian.
Okay.
So just gonna hit you.
Cool.
But you're grappled. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this. Oh, crap! Oh, this is much better.
Crap. He's reading.
Okay, Jamie, the second attack he doesn't do. So I need a DC Constitution saving throw of 11.
Ooh, please.
Be able to do this.
Ooh, please.
For the first attack, you're gonna take 9 damage.
Oh, I have a +7. Okay, come on. Nat 1. Cool.
Oh my gosh!
This is a
This is the way it works.
bad night.
This is the way.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world
10
ends.
more damage.
What was the first?
9, so 19.
It's a 19.
19
Okay.
total.
bang,
And you're not in rage, so it should be 19 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't think I needed
So,
to enrage it.
visually, it grapples you. The tentacle goes around you, you're grappled. Okay? And then all of a sudden you notice, so Killian like looks down, "Oh," and the tentacle starts to pulse, and you see blood literally being sucked out of Killian, and the creature looks to have healed.
Exsanguination.
Uh-oh, Scapadios.
Really? That was a good word.
That was good, thank you.
My blood is only for me.
David.
David.
Oh,
My blood is mine.
madness.
I can move up. I think I did it right. I think I can move up there. I can.
10, 15, 20, 25. You can get here.
Yeah, I'll sit right there. Can I try to help her ungrapple?
Cut the tip.
I think if he. Well,
Yeah.
won't he
This be
lose-
aid.
Won't he lose grapple if David cuts off his arms?
I mean, if he wants to like really
You
try
could,
to
you
do that.
could,
Yeah,
you
I'll-
could
I'll
aim
do
to
that.
cut off a thing's arm.
I'll aim to cut off its arms.
So you take disadvantage, right?
Okay. Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay,
Roll twice.
so it's going to be, I think, a 19.
Disadvantage. Okay, so you roll to.
19.
You want to just cut this thing's arm off. You're gonna crit it.
Oh, yeah. No, wait, I'm not going to crit it. Oh, wait, I am.
He got
because
19
I
in
aimed.
total.
No, because I aimed.
Oh.
It's a crit.
Did you do a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he crits it.
Nice.
So it's a 2, so 8.
Nice, Eli. Doing
14.
stuff.
14 damage cuts the thing's arm straight off.
Could I go for the other arm?
Yes, you can. The other arm's not latched to anything. It's not latched to anything.
Oh, okay, so it's still on it?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Then
Hit him.
Go for its head.
I can't attack it. I'm not close enough.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh, that was
call.
while you're moving?
Nice.
That's my turn.
Good job.
Lost it on.
Lyra.
Arms. They're useful.
Get out of my way.
Alright.
You're fine.
Still concentrating on protecting David. I'm going to try to suck the life force. I got you, Killian, and I'm gonna toll the dead on this.
Okay, what does it need to make?
It needs to make a
Wisdom save.
wisdom saving throw.
Perfect. Just for my help, if we can all have our saves and stuff just ready, so we can go faster. It makes it.
Okay. Nothing happens. That's my turn.
No.
Hargrin.
You hear the tone of my lute change, and I stand in the place where you live. Don't kill us. And this is Hold Monster. He needs a 16 wisdom.
Fail.
So he's paralyzed.
He passed my 18 wisdom. Got the bad roll out.
So 80, he is frozen completely. Hargrin, you just hear a slip. Bravo! Bravo, Hargrin! Bravo! Torque.
I will run right up to it and kind of slip around Lyra to kind of wrap around its backside.
Coup d'etat.
You want to go all the way over here?
I know.
That's
I know.
Yes, but closer to
Get out
the
of
wall.
town.
if-
He won't
if I
crit it,
can.
though.
Over here?
No, like on that
incapacitated.
side, but I can't. Yeah, like over there. So I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna take out my spoon and just do 2 melee attacks.
That's also cool. Don't worry about it.
I could just imagine this thing like being held and it falls over and we're all just like
Just
first
stopping the shit out of it. Die! Die! Die!
Okay. 14.
Yeah, thank you.
14.
Miss.
Miss.
How'd you? It's incapacitated.
It has advantage, don't you? It's incapacitated.
Yeah, it's advantage. It's not.
You have advantage, dude.
Oh, cool. Well, then I'll use that as my second roll. That's a 27.
I think you crit it. Yeah, it's it's completely incapacitated.
Okay. And then that is a.
Well, it fails
6.
dexterity saves. I don't think.
No, paralyzed is worse.
Yeah,
Oh.
paralyzed.
I'll make sure. You don't go into con. So if anybody's looking to be like, why don't these people know? We don't go into comment that often.
No, that's true.
You need a DM screen.
Well, I'm just doing it off my memory.
That's his DM screen.
It doesn't have
This
the
is his
status.
DM screen.
Those things don't have the status effects written on them.
Oh, you mean like the back? Oh.
We'll get one.
If you had AR
yeah,
goggles,
yeah.
you could just have a heads-up display.
We're being sponsored.
Oh, right.
But nobody knows.
Oh,
So, doesn't you need like one of those
yes, secret
what is
sponsor.
it?
Yeah, I was right. Boom, bitches! I'm sorry.
So I just automatically crit on any attacks?
You crit on any attacks with you crit on melee attacks within 5 feet. Boom, and then you have advantage.
Oh, Jesus
Boink.
Christ. Okay.
Now that's melee stuff. Like you don't think you get it for ranged.
Okay.
Alrighty, so this is gonna be kind of dumb. Alright.
You just
Am I
feel it.
doubling? Am I doubling dice?
You
or
double
am I-
dice.
Okay.
You roll twice as
You
many.
double dice.
Saw that.
No, that's right. Do I roll one and then double it? Or
No,
do I root?
no, you roll double the amount of dice.
Okay. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Are you using a
11,
spoon?
12.
Dead.
Say spoon?
Yeah.
Dead.
Wow.
We were bakers before.
Yeah, we killed it. Let's
like
go.
Good job.
Sir, he has chosen its fate. Die, die, die. It's dead.
Okay.
I believe it's actually a +1 spoon, isn't it?
you want
For
this thing
anything
back
related
over
to
where it was?
cooking, not for attack.
Nice job, Torque.
See what would happen if you were here for more battles?
Right? Yeah.
You could beat the shit out of some things with
Heck yeah.
spoons.
You're so scary.
The creature dies, its frail form kind of puttying out onto the ground.
Ugh.
Torque, you want to do anything else? Killian, you're on deck.
I'll wipe off my spoon. That's all I've got for my turn.
Killian,
Dinner is served.
My blood is for me or the Ursina. And I step on it and then continue to walk.
good.
How far are you
Nice.
going?
I'll go to the door.
So as you reach that point, you notice the wall is buckled out. The door that looks like it was a portcullis steel frame has been split, like has been. Imagine the entire frame has been pushed out. It lies on the ground, and you notice that there looks to be a cell in front of you.
Like in that room? Okay.
Can I see anything inside the cell?
What's your vision?
Not dark vision.
It's very dark, and if you don't have torches or anything lit, I'm gonna say you can't see.
Okay. Then no, so that would be, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So I'm gonna walk up to it.
Okay, you walk into the room. As soon as you enter into the room, something in the corner begins to pulsate. It looks red in nature. It's like a beautiful red gem. But as you look at it, you notice that it's just some type of heart covered in black vines. You see the pulsation. All of a sudden, you feel yourself on top of a mountain. Down below you, you see the village of the Boreal Keep on fire. In your hands, you have the wolf pelt of a great wolf, one that should not be slain by your hands, and you fall to your knees. Insanity point.
Insanity or
Madness, same thing.
Okay. I thought we were gonna have to keep track of two things.
Your character looks at the pulsing, and you just hear a woman's laughter.
Is it the Argolis?
Perhaps. Madness.
Bullshit. What?
You take a madness point.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you curious to know what they do?
No. I want to know if I can get rid of them.
Okay,
Maybe if I get my.
Elric, you're up, man.
Okay. Killian! Killian, I need you to focus! Because I'm up on your shoulders as you, like, fall to your knees. Killian! Yeah, I'm, like, thinking about this flask filled with this orange ichor kind of bopping you on the top of the head. Killian!
This guild was not mine!
Killian! It's gonna be okay. Just a little bit longer. 2 rounds, everybody. 2 rounds.
Isn't it 3?
No. 2.
No, this is 2.
2 out of 5.
We're doing good,
Oh,
gang.
okay.
Slip and Boric. Oh, are you done? I thought we were done.
I have a player question.
Okay. I don't like answering those.
Is this the same place where the oblation burst out of that wall when we were fighting it?
No.
Oh, it's so similar though.
No, that's not it.
Damn it. Okay, never mind.
Bork and Slip wait for me. Wait for Hargren to move forward.
Perfect. Trash King.
You know what I'm thinking of.
No,
Okay, guys.
wait.
And so Trash King will walk up to David.
Yes.
David,
Yeah.
listen. You and I know not to go down that way. And he points to the right, and you see a long hallway, the one that you decided not to go down.
No, I think oh wait, no, I didn't.
I don't know if
Wait,
it was right
this
or
way?
left.
No, I went down the left. I think I went
So
down like eight
because of the
before.
because of the dungeon, where there's a hallway that goes this way.
Okay.
And he looks, he's like, we know not to go down that one. Don't
Correct.
we, buddy?
There was I remember going down one room.
We know.
We know.
And he aids you. Okay. You don't want a 6.
What is this?
2. David.
I feel like you're playing.
Oh
dice, though.
wait, was that I don't want a 6 or
DM.
like
We
We don't want to sing.
David, you're up.
Alrighty.
Ow.
You're not that big.
You might be a chunky boy, but you ain't that chunky.
50.
It's not my kid! It's not my kid!
Can I use my full like I have 10 more movement from because like I used 50. Can I do anything to knock them out of it?
Nope. You can put your hand on her. You could say something comforting, but you can't do like an action.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on her. There's nothing there. Everything will be okay. That kill was
That monotone.
yours.
That kill was yours, Lyra.
The empathy out of this man is just staggering.
Thank you.
Amy. Okay. All right. 10 feet more. I'm kind of like looking. Do I see anything in this corner? I'm peering around, or just this one kind of entrance into this other room.
Please put that in the corner.
No.
Here?
Right there.
Jesus.
You see what looks like a massive worm. It is not facing your direction.
It's facing the other way, Eli.
Turn it around. Jesus. Come on.
But
It's-
this
Make
was,
it work.
It's sniffing against the wall.
No.
Oh, sad.
Good one.
No.
look cute.
No.
Okay.
Over here.
It looks like a
She befriended.
it looks like a lamprey.
Ooh. One of those eels.
But with like legs?
Yep, those like lake critters.
Oh, you guys. Huge.
As you begin to talk, it kind of lifts its head, but it doesn't look around.
Huge thing. Shh. That's all I say. End of turn.
Huge thing. Shh.
Okay.
I like
Hargren.
Ow.
All right, so you did say that
Yeah.
because I was about to sing a soothing tune, but I hear that, and I whisper and gesture back to Boric and Slip to follow quietly, and I just don't do anything except move up.
Do
Torque.
they move with you?
Yeah, can they
Because
move?
they
Oh
ready.
yeah, they readied.
They're kind of readying their action
Yeah,
to move with you.
that's right.
But they'll do their action.
Yeah.
I will go over towards where Lyra is, and on the way there, I will take my spoon and like flip it over and like snuff out that purple flame that the guy was like feeding on.
You just snuff out the purple
There.
flame. Please put it out.
Is there a good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just lift it up a little
Yeah.
bit.
We'll let him do that. The flame goes out. As it does, you notice that the fungus around the room begins to dissipate near the flames. In this room, Killian, where you see that heart pulsating, it dies.
Okay. Purple fire's bad. Purple fire's bad.
Do you move any further?
I was just gonna be like kind of right behind you-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine there. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Killian.
Can I get out of it?
Yep.
Or to do anything,
Nope.
or because it
You're
went
fine.
out? Okay.
I'll wait for everybody before I attack this time.
Where is the cell?
You're in it.
There was this.
Oh, so there's not. I thought this was just like a room, and there was.
Nope, you're in it.
Okay,
That's
got
a
it. Can I perception to see if there's anything else in this room, like in this cell?
Sure.
Find traps.
Elric is.
Plus 19.
The fungus holding that orb that's glowing is a person, and the orb is its heart. He is split open and kind of spread out into the wall.
Is he dead?
He is.
That other person was like alive.
Good question.
He
He's
has
dead.
exploded into a fungus across the wall, but he is alive.
The other person survived it.
He seems dead.
Okay.
Part of the ship. Part of the ship.
We'll find that eye guy's room. I didn't like the eye guy.
Elric, you're on deck, sir.
I cut his head off.
There's nothing to see.
Killian,
Except
send me
the
down.
Giant worm, Gillian.
Killian, sit.
The only giant that fears me is the Ursula.
Killian, send me down. Before we leave the cell.
Oh, so leave Elric there.
Okay, I'm gonna need a stealth check from you two as you guys are flaunting the silence of the worm. I need stealth check from you, stealth check from you, sir.
He just said put
He
me
stayed.
down.
Oh yeah.
He stayed.
He decided to stay.
Sorry, don't need it from you, Elric. I misunderstood.
Or he doesn't have anything written down. 9.
Do you get to anything?
No,
No.
Does anybody want to help Killian?
I can't.
Can I retroactively give her bardic? No, I can't because I'm.
I said shh.
I said surely. She did say
She
surely.
did say shit.
I'll let that be the one she needed for a 10. You stealth out, kind of. Nothing hurts me but the bear. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I didn't play this wrong.
I don't know. I think you've said more in this one game as Killian than Killian has in the last 6 games. You're up, Elric.
I'm going to.
Oh wait, I have advantage on dex saving throws.
Okay,
so I
well,
would
you're
fi-
fine then.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not a dex save.
I think it was the shh.
Oh, okay.
Stealth as a
So
Oh, I guess that's it.
I know that
Just
I'm
dex.
at the entrance of that wall, and I would like to stay in the cell.
There's a
Okay.
category for stealth.
Focus
I know,
on
that's what I
continuing to cast
Included.
Identify.
You got it.
Can't really prepare an action or anything, but I'd like to kind of try to be aware that like nothing creepy fungus is gonna sneak up behind me.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah, I got you.
3, everybody, 3.
Slip.
He wrote down that last song,
Boric.
and Boric is grumbling unhappily.
About said last song. Trash King! My time to shine! My time to shine! Okay, guys,
Yelling.
hang on. I'm gonna do something crazy.
He's all the way back.
I'm gonna roll a d10, and I'm gonna choose 9. Okay, I will not shout. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up to Torque. And then, seeing the creature, I'm gonna fall down.
Like a possible.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be like, whoa, and fall, but I'm gonna do it quiet.
Jamie, will you knock him over?
Please put me on prone.
What?
Good turn.
Well, I think he's using bear logic. If it's
David.
round, lie down. Oh,
Oh,
that's
the
not
creature
true.
doesn't get a turn?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Boo!
Thank you.
Whose team are you on?
You don't want a 6.
I'm on the rules.
You don't want a
team.
6.
Yeah.
Lawyer.
in the same way. Okay.
The creature lifts its slimy body up, and as it does, from its cylindrical torso, 2 claws rip themselves out of the flesh. The lamprey head kind of splits open and just teeth serrate, and it hooks its head into the wall and burrows out into the outside of the tower and seems to be going around the tower. It is gone.
that's not good.
Why?
Okay.
So now
gonna
there's
see
just a
that.
fucking hole in the wall.
Does
There's a
anybody,
hole in the
has
wall.
anybody read Animorphs? I'm getting Taxon vibes. No, okay, never mind.
I'm gonna follow it.
I'm gonna jump out. Just jump out the window.
I only think of that meme.
I'm gonna wait here by the
Bill
hole to
turning into
spook it.
Pro-
David, you're up, sir.
Okay, ow, it cut my.
No one attacked it. Nice job, Hank.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm assuming that could have
Kevin was thinking
gone very
about it.
poorly.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, I'll wait until everybody's ready before drawing it towards us this time.
David,
You-
I see.
as you near the hole in the tower,
Oh no.
perception check.
Oh.
I'm not good at those.
That's good.
And stop looking.
I think that's a 9.
8.
That's a 9.
You walk by.
Nothing's. Nothing there.
Ignorance is bliss.
So I don't see anything down this hallway.
It's dark. You guys, you're lit up though, right?
He is-
Yes.
Okay, you begin to hear the scratchings against those doors.
Are they all closed doors?
They
or
all
are
seem
they-
to be closed doors from what he can see.
Okay, so they're not actually
Can I-
bars like some of those.
No, some of them are bars, some
Okay.
of them are wood.
Okay.
Can I try to like start to stealth around?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Move at half movement.
Alrighty. That'll be my turn. 'Cause I can't move.
Lyra.
anymore.
Will you move me 60 feet? The worm made a hole in the wall and left.
In thrilling.
You wanna go in front of
thrilling
David?
dialogue.
Yeah. I'll put it there. Do I see
Perception
things?
check.
Okay.
Why did I make this hallway so narrow?
17.
As you step to the tower,
Yeah, Eli.
you look out at a landscape unfamiliar to you. In the distance, kind of just at the edge of where you could see outside the tower, you notice rocks are falling along the tower edge where this creature is like burrowing along the tower. You see the gold light of the tree, but it seems dimmer from where you are at. Below you, probably a good several hundred feet down, you notice that the tower sits on what looks like a blanket of stars. In the distance, red lightning flashes across a kind of mountainous landscape, and you hear almost like a song screams and the fluttering of wings. It's almost as if you are looking at Evanfall from the other side of the mirror.
I articulate all of that. Don't fall down this hole. Don't fall out of this hole. Stay in the tower. I mean, maybe don't even look out here too long.
Something moves across the sky and the horizon, and without knowing, you know it saw you.
There's also probably a dragon that just saw us.
Insanity point.
Why?
It's totally an astral dreadnought.
I have such good willpower.
I don't.
And yet it's not helping you here. Haragrin.
So I will double move. I'm gonna need some help.
Yep.
You on the other side there. And I did hear enough of that I actually, and I gesture back to Slip and Boric, and like, I tell them not to look outside. I'm worried about them being drawn out.
Outside.
Exactly.
Torque.
Okay.
Torque, you can run around
I-
the tower on the outside of the wall.
I could if I wanted to. No, I'll lift Trash King up by the scruff of his neck and
Hey!
kind of like put him in front of me and like kind of push him along, and I'll just follow up long enough because I'm still gonna kind of keep at the back of the train here just to make sure nothing sneaks up behind us and just.
Are you guys moving?
Damn.
Yeah,
You
I'm
want to
push.
move up to the back?
Don't worry about me, Torque. I've been here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll yeah, right about there is fine.
Are
That's
you
the one.
carrying Trash King with you?
No, I just picked him up and
Okay.
yeah, I'm still gonna kind of keep toward. Yeah, that's good.
Say, where's Elric?
You just kind of hear me muttering.
He's being Trevor. No, I'm just-
I'm doing something very important right now.
You hear something?
I'll be
making
Dustin. I'll be
bubbles?
like nothing.
It's tape.
Elric is. Wait, sorry, that's not true. Killian.
Oh, God, Kyle's been here.
Elric, you're on Dexter.
Okay.
That's we're leaving the blind man behind.
It's okay.
10.
He's been blind long enough.
That's
You
what-
know.
I
That's why I'm
stand
still
here
here.
so little man don't fall.
But I'm sorry, what?
And here's a little Mendel fall. So are you just not looking? You're just like
Yes.
standing
My
blocking.
back, yes.
Nice.
Just lightning just.
I'm gonna take my bear pelt cape and I'm gonna like open it up like this. I stand. And that's your turn.
Okay, one number on a D12 you do not want.
Oh God, don't be an idiot.
12.
I'm gonna bite you in the ass.
3.
You're okay?
Okay.
Something bit my butt.
Or rips me through the window.
Bye, Calvin. No, Elric, you're up, sir.
I am here for.
How did this character die? Bit in the ass.
So I can hear obviously the creature burrow through the wall, and everybody in the party begin moving. So since I'm at the entrance of that hole, I'm gonna follow left, hand on the wall, continuing to cast my spell. I can move 25 feet.
You're with Hargwin and his.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I'd like to grab onto whoever I'd be closest to
Sure.
and allow them
Slip.
to.
You're holding slip.
Okay.
here.
Slip.
Trash King's up there with him.
4.
So you want
4, 4, 4. One more round, people.
But things begin to flash through your mind. Like you see these images.
do this bullshit with me.
You see a woman making orange juice.
You see Paddington.
God, Paddington's such a good movie. It's
Slip
marmalade.
and Bork.
They follow.
Oh, they're
him.
just they're just.
Okay,
with
they're
me.
just following
Yep.
Trash King.
Oh, he's got a little curly tail.
He walked up.
All right, so, Torque,
Yo.
I need to tell you a secret about this place.
Sure.
When we get to the top, it's not the top. Okay,
Okay. Good talk.
David.
Remember that.
I'm gonna kill it. Killian, make sure everybody goes through here slowly, silently. Stuff is skittering. We don't want that stuff.
is skittering, boys.
We don't want that stuff breaking out. I'm gonna say that to you too. Because
I would hear you. Yeah.
I'll ask this now.
People of the north are loud.
Is this dungeon
just with their
rocky
presence.
terrain?
No.
Okay.
So is it still just wood
Hewn
doors?
stone.
Or is
Marble.
that bars?
That is bars.
Ooh, what's inside this one?
Oh,
Oh man. Okay, give
They've
me a
all
second.
been very friendly so far when you break.
I
into
just
some-
want to say that's where we started, and this is where we are.
That is correct.
This
We're,
is
try-
terrifying.
we're trying to be stealthy, but the guy with the glowing visage is going to stick his face in between the bars like, what's in here?
I'm gonna be real. I'm disadvantaged on all stealth checks.
Okay,
So.
I know.
I'm
We're not
You
going
look
to be
in.
quiet.
You see an old man against the corner. Who there? Who there? He looks up and you notice that one of his eyes is missing. Who there?
Oh, I know what happened to him.
It's your turn, sir.
I'm gonna look at the. It's not him. Lyra,
Strike him down.
tell Killian.
You can tell Killian.
Killian and Lyra.
Duh.
If you see anybody with that their eye and they're asking for help, do not help them. They've got one of those squid things in their eyes and it's just nested in there. We let them out, something might trigger,
Yeah,
we
but
all might be killed.
I thought that they couldn't survive here.
That may be true, but you saw one of them living. We saw the.
I'll pull it out of his eye and see.
No, that's not how that works.
There is no saving anyone. Resurrection does not
You
exist.
suck it out like a snake's poison.
Get a straw in there.
Give your
Alrighty.
socket.
Please help me.
I'm not gonna make a noise near him. 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
Okay. Lyra.
I'll move up. What's this other? I wanna listen into this wood door.
So you
Not
reach
that one. Keep going.
Okay, but you reach that door and he's like, please, do not leave me here.
I'm believing him.
Okay.
So.
You
I
go
would
to the wood door.
Listen to that other door.
You hear these kind of scratching on the walls.
David, what's in here?
Behind the scratching against the door, you hear a low woman's voice. Beautiful. Beautiful.
This one sounds way.
I can see the stars.
Question. Do I also hear this?
Yeah.
All right. Question. Does it sound more like the apothecary people or?
Yes.
Alrighty.
This all sounds terrible.
Yeah. The apothecary people. Real bad. Just keep moving.
Okay. I'll go over to. Is there an opening over there? I'll move. I think that'll be about 30 feet. What do I see?
You see that the wall has been buckled in. From here, you hear the voice of the woman much louder, as though you could just walk straight to her. Child, you're so beautiful. Sweet child.
I just turn around and I'm gonna end my turn. I'm just. Do we need to kill these people, David?
I did. There's this one had all these eyes in his room. I killed him. I crushed his skull.
Killed him dead.
Kill it.
I'm gonna brace myself in this door. I'll move a little bit further and brace myself in this doorway. So if these things come out, they won't attack the party. The open doorway.
Hardegrin.
Yeah, will you move?
We move me a little
torture
over,
under-
David.
Move me. I guess 30, because I'm doing the sort of Scooby-Doo, everybody moves together, tiptoeing, trying to be stealthy. They're all together. Arvin and Boric and Slip in height difference, or like sort of.
David, will you move me into that room that's open? I'm gonna,
So, like,
right-
here? Just in
yeah,
the-
like I'm
in
gonna
the
like
doorway.
block that.
So lightning flashes out behind Killian, and Slip goes to look, and Boric puts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anything else, Hardegrin?
Nope, that's it.
Torque.
Okay.
Good old dungeon crawls.
Killian is kind of like holding the back end for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and bebop my way like kind of closer towards the front up here-ish.
Like here?
Yeah. Just
Are you gonna ignore the guy asking for
So
help?
he is asking for your help.
on my way through, I'll be like, we need to finish off the person who's done this to you. We'll be back for you in a little bit.
As you say that, stopping long enough to talk to him, you see, I need a perception check. Because you have good
Told you
vision.
not to help him.
18.
You notice a dried starfish on his head. The starfish is long dead, and this old man looks rather wizenly.
I know who it is.
What's your name?
Karin.
Okay. All right, we'll be back to help you in a little bit.
Do you know who Karn is?
The fish guy.
He's one of the Circle of Nine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can you help me?
we will. And I'll just keep
I
going.
can feel it inside.
I was right. Not touching that one. Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Was he the map
that's
guy?
good. And I'm just gonna kind of.
No, he was the guy that lived in the whale's
fisher.
mouth.
That was weird. He was
Yeah.
weird.
So
He deserves to be dead.
I'm literally listening to David, so
yeah, I'm gonna kind of just sit here at the right at the entrance to this room and just kind of like same thing. I'm just gonna kind of peek around the corner, make sure nothing's kind of creeping up at us.
A reason to leave one of the Circle of Nine?
Yes.
to die?
Yep.
Killian.
Yes.
you don't have to.
Play your character.
Tell him we'll come back.
Jamie's like, I don't want to do it. I want to do stuff.
Oh, wait. Fucking Elric, would
You're
you
not-
hurry your ass up?
You're not Clara right now.
Yeah, you're Killian.
That's true.
You literally believe there's no helping anyone, so you're not helping them.
Yeah. I'm
You also
just.
have a cold
He is
heart.
weak for being in that cage.
You also have the cold heart thing, where you can't revive anybody.
That's yeah.
Ow, my finger.
15. I pick up Elric.
Wow.
You're slowing me down.
Thank you.
20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Yeah. I think she'd be able to move at full speed because you're light and she's huge.
I'm like 45 pounds.
Elric.
I finish casting Identify.
OJ.
Okay, you finish casting Identify. Identify will let you know the magical properties. I'm going to read it because I'm going to have to be very specific in what I tell you.
Could I take Trash King with me too?
No.
No,
You'd have to move at half speed if you're going to carry two people. It's a magical item or some other magically imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. All right. Magic did not create this. It is not a magical item. What you know is that this seems to be natural in some regards, divine in others. You can't learn exactly what it does, but you get a horrible sense of impending doom.
I'm going to very carefully put it away.
In your pack, or?
Yeah, I have a pack.
Okay.
Yeah, like wrap it up because I don't want this thing. Yeah. I'm not going to let anybody know.
Okay.
About the impending doom feeling. That'd be
Why
bad.
are we taking all these dangerous things?
But I'm going to enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Killian.
Do you hear the man begging for help?
May I ignore him?
Please! The pain! Okay.
Very inspiring group we are tonight.
I really don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm listening to the leader over
They're
here.
heroes.
That's right. We'll be back later.
I will mercy kill all of them.
Yeah, the mercy killing.
That's how we started.
Was that not the right thing to do?
That was 100% the right thing to do.
These
Elric,
people-
anything else?
No, because I hear the crazy people behind the wall, so I'm not. I was gonna start playing Counter Charm, but hearing all of this, I'm not gonna start playing music.
Okay. Slip and
Yeah,
Boric.
bear with me. Still with me.
Trash King. I thought somebody picked him up. You did, didn't you?
No.
Nope.
No, I picked him up off the floor.
Okay, he's gonna walk forward.
Is he that I
He
don't-
gets to the corner. Hey guys, what's that? Yep. He just runs. He runs to the front. As he gets there, you see something with these kind of talons come smashing into the corner and begin to claw at the corner before it flies away.
Oh.
Bad.
The person closest to that is
Boric?
It's Boric.
Boric.
It's the
he takes a
sort of-
madness point.
Ooh.
Bad scary
He's just like,
bird.
Am I seeing
Didn't-
these things or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't let Slip looked himself.
Okay, you don't want a 6. 5.
What die are you rolling?
Okay, at this, we're going to do, I don't care who it is, but we need a stealth check.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I got you.
Trevor, what you got? What's your plus?
Oh, I didn't.
I got a plus 7.
Yeah, no, my stealth is fine. It
Okay.
is 7.
I'm pretty good.
Would my disadvantage
No,
weigh into
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
you. Torque.
What are you?
What are you?
Let's do it, sir.
Did you say 17?
Can't imagine you beating
no,
you.
no, I don't.
It'd be
mitigate.
crazy if I
I'm just
did.
pretty damn good. 20 total.
I have a plus 2.
Okay.
Does not hear you. Torque will not be able to make the next stealth check.
Okay. What room was this? Are we talking about in here?
Yep.
This one? Okay.
Beautiful child, come see me.
Question. Would my disadvantage have weighed into that?
You're
with my plate armor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Would the thing that gives me disadvantage to stealth give me disadvantage to stealth?
Yes, you.
Yes.
How do I get in there?
Oh, I'm killing it.
Okay, you walk into the room, you see a tree growing out of the tower.
Accurate. Can I unstealth from here? Like, or does that?
You don't have to
You don't
stealth
have to
every time
stealth
you're
it.
moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can just move if you don't care.
Yeah, it was kind of just like a collective group hush hush roll.
Like I haven't been.
What's
stealthing.
in this room?
Okay. You see. Sorry to use this figure. We'll use this one. So that we're not
Don't
using.
use Neona.
Okay, I'll use one. We can only have so many options.
Oh,
And without me getting up.
That's glorious.
That's not.
Okay, you see a woman dressed in red robes that go up to a point and come down with a veil covering the mouth. She looks over at you. She looks familiar.
She's a red wizard.
You might have seen people dressed in similar cloaks very recently.
Oh God!
Hey.
Cardigan Joe.
You also notice one of the creatures.
Next to her?
See, I told you.
She looks over at you. The thing is like latched around her, like rubbing into her hair. It looks like a person, but you notice this one looks like its face is completely blank. And as it looks towards you, it splits open. You just see teeth.
Yeah, she possessed.
No, they're
Hello. Have you come to play?
Yes. I'm gonna attack it.
Which one?
her or it.
Oh, I have 2 things that I can attack?
Yeah,
There's the monster and there's the with the woman.
I'll attack the woman first.
Monster.
I'm attacking the
Monster.
woman first.
The monster's controlling her.
No, she's building the monster.
Yeah, I'm attacking the woman first.
Okay.
First attack, why can't I do math? 14?
Unavoidable battle.
14?
Hang on.
You know, she didn't hear us, right? We could have just kept going.
No.
I'm glad we chose to go in this room and not to help the old man.
I'm not
Agreed.
going in that room. I'm standing there in case something came out.
He's a Circle of 9 wizard.
I don't
And?
know that.
Yeah, you do. We met him.
We didn't see the
I never
starfish.
met him.
Yes, you did.
No,
I'm sorry.
I was not in that window.
What did you roll, sir?
14.
14's probably gonna hit.
Also,
I'm gonna
I
roll-
didn't know I was way past
A couple more times. That way.
when whoever figured that
So
out.
it's a 14, a
14 does not hit.
27,
It will hit.
and a 20.
That'll hit. So you're doing 3 attacks.
Yep. 2 of them are hitting. So I get 12, 18, 23.
23 damage.
That's everything.
23 total. Thank you. Sorry, didn't hear that. Okay. You hit her. You hit her pretty good. David, that was your turn.
Lyra.
She looks at you as you gash down. The creature begins to scream at you. Its head opens up, its teeth showing vibrant. And she just looks at you. Why? Lyra.
I thought I was going to attack.
David, do you need help?
I'm good.
Okay, then I'm gonna move 30 feet and look in this. I'm gonna look in this next room.
Hargren, you're on deck, sir.
Jamie, will you move?
Yeah, sorry. And
Oh.
Jamie's just like, I don't want to do anything.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do
I'm like
anything
trying
in this
to plan
place.
what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. What do I see, Dust, in here?
Which room are you in?
I'm just peeking into this room.
Pillar.
You just see that the room turns a corner.
There's nothing in here.
I see there's a door.
There's a door.
I go up to that door.
There's a door.
Where? Oh, here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
What type of door is this?
This one looks to be arcanically locked. Looks magical. It has looks like a bolt that could like spin with an arcane crystal in the center of
I'm
it.
gonna try to unlock
With what?
my intelligence.
Okay. You attempt to disarm the arcanic lock.
Okay, so you know when I leveled up, I put. No, I didn't. I put a point crisp.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nat 20.
There's a magic door.
2 for the dum-dums.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration. 20.
That's what you needed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dum-dum.
Yeah.
So you see Lyra go up to it, and she kind of puts her head up to it. You hear some clanging in the background, and then all of a sudden Lyra just kind of, she looks at it. Do you have a dagger?
Yeah.
Take out a dagger, and she hits the crystal, and it just breaks. So you just.
Okay. What's in this room?
You use your strength to open it.
Yeah, I just open it.
What's your strength?
20.
Okay, you open it. Dust spills out. You see
I'll go in there.
okay, you enter into the room.
David, I wouldn't go in there. Put me in there.
You enter into the room and you notice a small pedestal with crystal water. The room seems bare.
I'll go up to it, but I can't do anything else.
Okay, you go up to it and you lean over, and it is a perfect reflection of your face. You notice, however, that as you look at it more, the reflection kind of shifts slightly. Every blemish, every asymmetrical feature of your face begins to perfect itself. You look as though every single
Like my scar?
possible feature of your face begins to perfect. And as it does, you also notice that your blemishes disappear, your eyes shine brighter, your skin looks more vibrant, and the walls around you begin to fall one by one. And you see hundreds of skulls, human skulls that look identical to one another. It's not your face, it's not your skull, but hundreds of the exact same skulls, like trophies.
What is this water in?
Just a basin,
Like a breakable one?
like a it's like a stone. Okay, it's a good turn. Hargrin.
Yeah, so if you could move me
Oh,
up
madness point.
to the doorway
Come on.
so that I could, because I'm back here. Well, so that I can kind of get this where you are, not in the room,
When
right
does
there.
something
Yep.
cool goes mad.
So I
That's
spot you
the
over
price
there.
of learning
and,
knowledge.
First I sing,
you-
"Feel the power, it's the power of love." You get bardic inspiration. And then, because I had heard that
you're in the
thing whispering, and I'm nervous about that, I also change up the loot and centered on her, the woman in the red. I
Sure.
think, don't speak, I know what you're saying. Please stop enslaving. Don't tell me you will hurt. And I cast silence.
Silence. All right, what does she need to?
She doesn't do anything. It's a 20-foot radius from anywhere I choose.
Okay.
And it's
So
just,
David's also
right. So David is also silent.
Oh my god. It's like
I'm
one
not-
of those old moves, like.
Right.
Dun, dun.
So you won't be able to call for help, but if she has to say a spell, she can.
Out of everything I ever thought you'd sing, no doubt did not come to mind.
You know, I have a full repertoire from my travels.
That is amazing.
That's pretty good.
That's
All right, Hargrin.
Wow.
Torque.
All right. David has not given any indication that he's fighting, correct?
Oh no.
I
Well,
said
you heard him
David,
do
you
three.
need help.
You guys
He
are
said
welcome.
no.
Right.
Um,
3 attacks.
I'm sorry. Well done. She counterspells it.
Oh, man. Is it a roll off or just a
Wait,
what is-
opportunity of attack.
That's fine, but third,
She didn't move.
he has
I
he's
have
Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
It's only a second level spell.
Yeah, so she'll counter it.
Yeah,
But
okay.
she needs to, otherwise you'll wreck.
18 crit.
Okay.
I crit her. She'll have disadvantage. I'm pretty sure it also gets rid of the spell.
No, she gets my concentration. But she's not casting a spell.
Can you
She
read?
just counterspelled mine.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
got to read
Yeah.
it.
When she
Oh.
casts a spell, you just can use
yeah.
a melee attack on.
Yeah,
it,
you don't
that's
get to
all.
counter the spell. You're thinking 3-5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3-5 you can. 3-5 is crazy.
Right.
Loved it. Mage Slayer. Oh, you want a Misty Step? Eat my blade.
17.
That's where I was going, but I didn't say it.
Oh, I
14 plus 6. 20 damage.
Okay, you hit her for 20 damage.
Nice. So what was that? A react? Like a?
Yeah.
He's Mage Slayer.
Yeah, Mage
She's
Slayer.
reacting.
And
She reacted, but he burned a 3rd level spell, so that's good.
Nice.
her speed is reduced by 10. And
She's not moving.
She has until the end of my next turn. She has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Okay,
Nice.
She's not gonna be rolling.
nice. Killian.
Mine. I haven't gone.
Yeah.
I just asked if David gave it.
You, I think you know he's fighting.
Yeah. By now, I think with all of this stuff that has gone on, I will go ahead and run into that room.
You see a very sensual scene between a woman and her monster.
Nope. Don't like that. I will hit the woman with my spoon. Right on the top of the head, that is a 19.
That'll hit.
And then right on the top of the head again, that is a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh.
And this time I'll try to sweep her legs out from under her because I'm feeling that's cocked. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Another nat 20.
Oh!
Already.
You gotta save these for you know who.
Did you
No
make
whammy, no
those
whammy,
dice?
no whammy,
What's
no
that?
whammy.
Did you make those dice?
No, I got
only 5
these.
points on
I got these from Gen Con. These
joking.
were some of my $300.
Haven't been making dice.
$500 worth of dice that I bought. No, it was $300 worth of dice.
Any more dice?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
That is a
Nobody's
that is a 10 plus 5 for 15.
Kevin's
That
in
is
some
a
dice.
14 plus 5, which is a 19 plus my 15, which is about a 24. No.
15 plus 19? 34.
God, thank you. And then this is just my plain old. Another 10. So 44 bludgeoning damage.
She dies.
Nice.
You go over and you hit her against the face, and she goes right into the wall.
The monster's still alive?
Oh yeah, it deattaches from her.
Crap.
Told you.
Heating up.
There's
And that is, yeah, that's all my.
there's
Killian.
only one time I've seen 3 nat 20s in a row. No
Calvin.
pressure.
Cal?
I've never seen it.
I've seen it.
I've done it once.
15.
I've never seen it.
Come on.
I've seen
I had
Calvin
to call
do it.
Taylor and be like, what do I do? Like, he just rolled 3 nat 20s.
I don't believe it because I've never seen it.
I saw it.
I didn't have
It
it.
happened.
Alright, what's in here?
Was it advantage?
No.
I don't believe it.
No. It was fantastic.
What's in there?
I think the best thing I ever saw was the 2 nat 20s.
You're talking about the room everybody's in?
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
She's looking at the other
Nonsense.
room.
It's still the dumbest
That's-
thing ever.
She's peeking in the room on the other side.
Okay, you put your head, as Killian, you put your head up to the wall. You peer in. All of a sudden, seeing the same type of thing, you see another heart. You find yourself on the same mountain. This time, your blade dives deep into the great bear of the sky. Madness point.
You didn't even go in the room.
These stupid madness points. I want to know what they do, Dustin. Tell
Make
me.
the last fight very hard.
Too bad, too bad.
Oh crap, that makes sense.
Killian stays in this state of madness because she has killed the Ursinon.
The Ursinon of the sky. The
Yeah.
sky Ursinon.
Yeah, she wants.
The sky bear.
She wants to live in this moment.
Ooh.
Oh, she's not supposed to kill the sky bear.
Oh, she's not.
Oh no, it's a secret animal.
Oh, sorry. Then.
She dreams of it killing her.
Oh, that one. Got it. Got it.
Wait,
Got it.
I thought it was supposed to be a great battle where they did try to kill the Ursinon.
The point is you can't.
Yes.
You die against the Ursinon.
So you
but
should.
Yeah, you die against the
Oh.
Ursinon, then get turned into a trout, then get
Sure.
eaten by a different Ursinon.
Right.
Thank you. Their religion is easy, Trevor.
Sorry, guys.
Just all
Trevor,
bears.
But then
It's
the
the
shadow.
struggle that is life. It's a
I-
metaphor.
I don't know why you would try to fight something if you know it's just gonna kill you.
Trevor,
It's
you're
fun. It's
not
embarrassing
good.
everyone.
It's the journey, not the destination, Trevor.
But in the Evanbright, there is the shadow.
It's the
Ursinon
futility of
and
life,
trout
Trevor. Come on.
Trevor, I think it's your turn.
I'm not gonna.
Can I break out of that move?
We need intermission. 'Cause it's intermission. Intermission, everybody. We'll be back in 20 minutes. We're not actually upset about it.
We're gonna go school, Trevor, for
See you in 20 minutes. Welcome back.
Oh my God! Why?
Hey, I said, are you ready?
I didn't hear you.
All right, everybody. We are in the middle of a dungeon crawl. We're gonna jump right back into it. Get ready for more slow action gameplay.
Yeah.
Battle cam! All right, here we go, everyone. We ended up, everyone was yelling at Elric. Whose turn just went?
Mine.
It's Elric's
Elric's
turn.
So does Elric's. That's why we're.
I don't know, I think he should skip his.
No pressure.
Go ahead, sir.
For not knowing religion.
Maybe if you were better.
Trevor, you took 20 minutes to take a turn.
Okay.
take 20?
So I am going to.
Why is
take-
there so much stuff in my tea?
Because
Ever make tea much?
no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Especially in a French press.
You
Thank
got you got to push slow.
I did. It came right
Early
through.
enough, slow enough.
Really not.
Trevor goes.
Thanks for making tea, guys. I really appreciate that. All right, man. You're up. You're up. Your
It's a
turn.
meal in a cup.
Hey, hey, hey.
So I'm gonna take.
I love chewing my tea.
It's like scrambled eggs. You gotta have those.
Are we
crunches.
done?
Yeah,
Are we done here? Okay.
All right, Elric, let's get
So
back
I'm
into the
gonna-
game.
I'm gonna take out my loot, and hearing the commotion behind the wall, and them beating the shit out of each other, and all kinds of crazy shit happening. I'm going to continue to play my counter charm because I cannot
10.
see.
10.
However, I would like to play Deliverance, like on the banjo, but instead on the lute, so as close as possible to that. Yep.
Thank you.
Either gonna terrify people or really cheer them up.
Hey, can we move the wrench?
Well, so
What?
until I can turn it
Why
off,
is it- why
David
is it
won't even
here?
hear
Just
it.
move it.
True.
Done.
I don't want to drop
True.
it on.
So you're playing Deliverance. Why? To do what?
Counter.
Deliverance. That's
Counter
the name of the movie.
Counter
Told you
charm.
started with the D.
Thank you. Okay,
Yes,
counter
counter
charm.
charm.
Counter charm. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So specifically, I would like to see if maybe after a little bit of time the madness drops off,
Sure.
and I do have a point of madness, so I would be able to tell.
Calamity.
Is he not on the camera?
Slip
Ganon?
and Boric. It's your guys' turn.
They're still with me.
Yes.
Is
They
there-
don't
so
have
you're just
anything.
they're just gonna keep following you.
Perfect.
Yep.
Trash King.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I would have moved. Forward towards.
You're
this
with
room.
me.
Trash King looks up into the air, and his head begins to. Oh. He looks over at the person nearest him, which is I can't see.
Me.
Killian.
Duh.
I think they know we're here.
Who?
Them. Okay, so David.
I'm gonna attack the Uzi guy.
I'm sorry, it's not your turn. It's the creature's turn.
Crap.
Thank you.
Try it.
Speaking of the Uzi guy, it's gonna actually attack you.
But
It is
crap.
4 times.
What? Wait, 2 or 4?
4 times.
4.
You
20
still have that bonus.
Yeah, 23.
The first is going
Gives
to
you +2.
Yeah, 23.
okay. Miss. Miss. Nat 20.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
That should probably hit too.
There's a Xena there.
That's a zero.
I'm like, why is there something?
You have a
buried?
23?
23?
Just hits.
Trevor's under the
He
table.
doesn't do much damage though, because he only hits you with his unarmed strikes.
ruthless tonight.
Still crit him.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's just
That's
spooky.
5
A crit
and
is still better than 2
9?
attacks.
9 and 13, 17 damage.
I still have my what's it called?
You're up, David.
10. Now I'm gonna attack it.
How did you only have 1 point of madness? I have 3.
Let's keep going, guys.
You got Bardic Inspiration if you need it.
15 plus 11.
Hit.
I use my dope.
Nat 1.
Miss. Odds or evens.
Evens.
You may continue.
And 20 not nat.
Hit. For simplicity on this guy, you need a 16.
Oh, okay. So 12.
Ooh.
20.
Ooh. I just need total damage.
20.
20 damage. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Lyra.
I take this water thing, I take my shield, and I'm just gonna smash it. I'm gonna push it down. Try to
Attack
break
it, please.
I think I know what all those skulls were.
28.
You hit it as hard as you can. Deal damage, please.
Might not have been that high if I'm attacking with my shield, but
No, it's mine, but you can write on it.
what damage?
Oh, you're hitting it with your shield?
I'm like breaking it, knocking it over. Trying to like.
I think with a 28, you just shatter it.
Okay.
I think so too.
So you hit it, just boom! It just shatters.
No one needs perfection.
The water spills all over the floor.
Smart.
And in the distance down the corridor, you definitely hear Trash King. Yep, definitely he knows we're here now.
The Phyrexians would disagree with you about perfection.
I accidentally.
Haragrin.
No, I'm leaving this room.
She leaves the room first. Haragrin, I'm sorry.
I would like to just something move me 30 feet, like this way.
This?
Yeah, like keep going.
So I end the silence,
Stay here.
and I look over at Killian,
Yes.
and this is going to be coming. It's a 15-foot, 20-foot radius off of me. Every humanoid. Cool it now. You're starting to freak out. Just cool it now. Watch out. This is calm emotions. So you can choose anyone in my radius can choose to fail the save, which means that they won't You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Don't do it.
That would have been good too.
Okay, I like
Okay.
it. Thank you.
15.
So you have calming emotions, and you have this going as well.
The counter.
Noted.
Okay.
Cool as a fucking.
So what is
cucumber.
calming? Like, what is the difference?
Pretty fucking
You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on you can choose to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
So if you make it, then like your emotions won't be calm. If you try to.
So it's bad for a barbarian
Okay.
because you can't necessarily go into rage.
Got it. Okay.
You would probably
and-
want to make
I would-
that save.
Okay.
And for me, the counter charm is it gives you advantage against being frightened and.
So he's just you guys are trying to put up walls.
Yeah, and
Okay.
this would
I got
actually
it. Okay.
this would end any charmed or frightened effect on you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're no longer
appreciate you.
silenced. So we can hear the screams of agony.
That
now.
got countered.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's right. It did
I
get
got
countered.
countered.
Yeah,
right.
frightened or charmed for counter charm.
Thank you.
Are
Hard.
we good?
Yep. Then we're good.
So you're gonna just.
Are you gonna try to make the
It's gonna be
save?
hard for you to go into rage.
Yeah, I'll
That's
make the
story
save.
wise.
Roll.
You gotta roll.
Okay.
Roll,
What does she
baby.
gotta get?
Yeah, what do I do?
16.
16.
With,
Charisma saving throw.
yep.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, plus
+1. No.
Okay.
Yep.
I won't keep it on you until. I mean, I'm just trying to get you out of.
No, I
this
appreciate
funk.
you. Thank you. I understand
I'll
what
let
you were
you
trying
rage.
to do.
I'll let you.
I get what you were trying
Okay.
to do. Don't worry.
Torque.
All right. Being
Anything
out,
else? Target. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, torque.
being outside of this calm emotion, I take my spoon out of like the splattered, messed up head of this woman, blood covered, and I turn to the monster and go, "Ah!" And just attack the
Nice.
monster then. That is a 15. You said
Brilliant
16,
storytelling,
isn't it?
everyone. Brilliant.
17
ah!
for the second
I
one.
kill the woman and I leave the old man.
And 28 for the. So I got 2 of them.
Priorities, Dustin.
Yeah, I got you.
5, 6, 7. 15 total damage.
Still up. It looks mad as you just bash into it with your spoon. Killian.
All right, she is going to continue. Can she?
This time
I
she
was gonna say,
cannot.
fuck,
It's
'cause
pulsing.
still pulsing.
So it's got you trapped in it. The calming emotions pulls you out of it. You see it,
Okay.
but it's doing things to your head. There is a wall between you and it.
Killian would. This feeling is not true north. And then she's going to go into rage, and she's going to attack the heart.
It's on the other side of the wall.
I'm going to try and go into, even though I have this effect on me. Can I still
I'll give you a
attempt to go
charisma
into
charisma saving throw.
it? Okay. No.
So you don't go into rage, but you can
Okay.
still do stuff.
Okay, that's okay.
You don't lose your
I
rage.
wanted to at least try and go into it.
Yeah, and you don't lose anything, so.
Okay. I'm still gonna attack it though, with my short bow.
Yeah, she's a Dex barbarian.
Yep.
Elric, you're on deck, sir.
20. Not now.
Hit. You pierce right through the heart. It goes dim.
Sweet.
Elric.
So where exactly did I move? Because I was on her shoulders,
you're
continuing the counter charm. Are we still in the same position?
Yeah,
Or did
you
Yes,
were-
I didn't move.
Okay. I am going to. For right now, I need to keep up counter charm until we kind of know what we're dealing with. I've got some stuff up my sleeve though.
Oh.
Slip and Boric. Anything new?
Nope. Staying with me.
Trash King runs down toward Lyra. Lyra, we gotta get out of here.
Why?
The element of surprise is gone. You destroyed his basin.
What?
That's where he looks at himself to see if he's become more perfect.
Nobody should look in that thing.
Yes, well, they can't now. Well, they can't now.
Good, good. I did good.
I knew it. I should have said something before we came down the hallway. But I didn't.
I would have done it anyway.
Yeah, I figured. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't want a 6.
You were right.
Yeah.
Eli's theory is that all those skulls were all the heads
David.
of Naxos as he
Not
kept
the Uzi thing?
Right? It's like this
Thank you.
theory.
Yeah, it's gonna attack you, David.
He may be.
But wait, why me?
do you mean why you? You just killed its lover.
Good point. Gross.
What's your AC?
23? Right? Still? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hits twice. One's with the tentacle. You're grappled. The other one is just going to be normal.
Yeah. It's up for 10 minutes or until she uses a different concentration-based spell.
Thank you.
I'm keeping track of the rounds.
10 minutes.
Of your
6 damage,
They're
and
gonna
you're
be a hell of a lot
grappled.
of rounds.
What?
It's gonna be a hell of a lot.
10 and I'm
60
grappled.
rounds.
Oh, it's 10 minutes,
minutes.
not 1 minute. Then I'm not going to keep track of rounds. Just ignore that.
It's 10 or 6.
I was thinking 10
6.
rounds.
10 rounds, not 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And another 8.
damage.
It grapples into you, and its head opens. You take a madness point. I hit you. Yeah, you take a madness point.
You can yell though, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I got torque.
David, you're up.
It's still grappled to it. I can still like attack, right? It's just disadvantage, or no?
No, there's nothing. Grapple is useless. Why do it?
17 hit,
It's not useless like when.
19 crit,
Okay.
and a 17 hit.
Because you have disadvantage if things can hit you, right?
You get disadvantage on your deck save because you can't move.
Yeah. so, like,
Technically, that's 3/5 though. I don't even think that's fun. Let's not go into it. We'll talk about it later. Makes me sad.
28. Oh,
It was 14.
28 plus 14.
42.
So 42. 42.
Dead.
But
You slice it right in half. Dina, honey, lay down. You lay down.
Do you want these back dust for other rooms?
yeah, so we can keep killing them.
you want the lady back?
Sure. Thank you, everyone. David, you do anything else?
I'm gonna leave.
I start pulling off the slime. Like, well, thanks for taking all those blows, even though I'm the one who killed her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did kill her. Yeah, well I killed the thing.
Yeah, good
I'm
job.
done.
Lyra.
I'm gonna move and look down this hallway.
Okay, you move and look down the hallway. At the end of the
Eli?
hallway, you see what looks like a pulsing black plant at the very end. It breathes and it looks like reality is shaking as it does.
Yeah, that, like, we don't got time for that. I'm gonna guiding bolt that one.
Okay?
28.
You hit.
Do I do damage?
Yeah.
$12 radiant damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You begin to burn the beast. The radiant damage hits hard, so it actually catches on fire.
Killer? Or the beast?
The creature.
Oh,
Oh, so that's a creature, it's not just a
It's like a
plant.
tree thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on fire.
Does that give advantage to any attacks or just melee attacks?
it's this one,
Guiding
right, Allie?
bolt?
This
Yeah.
thing?
The next attack roll made against the target has advantage.
Okay.
And then I will go 20 feet forward. Because I'm not afraid of this thing. Okay. That's my movement.
Kill him. Kill him.
Hardegrin.
Eli, can you move me 60 feet? I think that'll get me.
Allie, did you say anything
Closer
when you left
to-
this room? Like, did you tell us what was in there? Would you have?
The first time I
That's
did.
Okay.
60.
That's good. And then if you move.
It's broken, I broke it.
Okay. I didn't know if you, like,
She didn't, though. You didn't say anything.
The first time I did.
You just said nothing should be perfect. And then you broke it.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Okay.
I mean, I was screaming.
okay.
Nothing should be perfect.
And then a big cloud bang? Okay.
Yeah, and now there's, I mean, the water's just like on the floor.
Anything else, Kate?
No, just double move to move.
Perfect.
Crowd up there.
Hargrin is right up by Lyra.
That's right.
Let's do it.
Torque.
Kill him.
I'm coming.
I need you to find
I-
it in your head.
Let's
I need
see.
you to
like
find
you
me a
just
piece of black glass.
And I stopped the spell.
Perfect. Calm emotions is
Calm
gone.
emotion's gone.
Thank you.
How much
Thank you for
speed
getting
do
me
you
out of it.
have?
Like,
I have 50.
I thought I could roll high enough.
I'm a tough bard.
At this point, I will go ahead and just. I can't do anything. I'll just coin shot. I'll just.
Are you moving?
A tree?
Yeah, he moved.
What are you
Yeah.
pointing, Shiny?
Yeah,
The
the thing at the
beast
end.
that
of
is lit up.
Oh, it's just a tree thing that's like, but yeah, it's on fire. You gonna hit it with your coins?
He gets
Yeah.
advantage.
Do
to
it.
hit
Okay. All right.
Killian, you're on deck.
That is a 23 or a 22. And then 13 to hit.
That won't hit.
That one won't hit. Okay. I will do that as a 6 plus 16 total bludgeoning damage, and I will. Oh yeah, I haven't done this yet. I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
Before you go, I need to make a little retcon.
No.
No.
No. Just with my ability now to speak telepathically that I've been doing with Killian, my voice wouldn't be squeaky.
That's fine.
Oh.
My voice wouldn't be squeaky.
Why? I would choose to hear your voice squeaky all the time.
Thank you. But
Gillian doesn't know who you are.
Sure. I say to you, and
Killian thinks she's talking to the ancestors.
Killian, I need you to find me a piece of the mirror, the black glass, please.
What mirror?
The last time we were here,
You've never been here, man.
Yeah.
but it was talked about.
Oh.
There were,
It was
there were
definitely
mirrors
talked
everywhere.
Perfect.
The last time
I
people were
apologize.
here, there were the black glass mirrors. There has to be a shard around here somewhere.
I know what you're talking about, but Killian's like, what fucking mirror?
Okay. Find me black glass.
Duh.
Oh,
And then I'd like to continue with my counter trump.
If it is north, we will find it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I look. Is there a mirror in there? No. Okay. 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sorry. That's
Spider.
my turn.
Elric.
I need to continue with the counter charm right now.
Slip
that's
and
it.
Boric.
Writing down my songs.
Trash King. He will move up to Lyra if he can.
Where is he? Eli, where's
Right by
Trash
Eli.
King?
Oh, he's right here.
He's moving up by me.
He can move 40 feet.
And still do an action? Or
No.
just
35.
he'll get there.
Lyra. Lyra. I'm scared.
Don't be.
Okay. You need a, don't want a 6. 6.
Oh, that's what we didn't want.
You hear from the halls this kind of roar. Back where the hole is, the beast comes back in.
The worm.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
You hear it smashing through this lamp ray from hell. It squiggles, wiggles, buckling against the wall.
It sounds cute. It sounds cute.
It does.
You hear Karin Pez. Sounds like something's been like ripped apart.
Do I see it?
Are you still there?
I'm right here.
Yeah, you see it. It's a tongue goes lashing in to the cage with Karen. It rips him up to the gate, like the
Yeah.
I think metal bars, and all of a sudden you see it just starts like inserting things into him. It's just,
Could we have saved him? We could have saved him.
He's good.
David was leading us in this dungeon, and we were following his
David.
lead.
Oh, bet. I did math. I can get up here. Karen's dead. Weird, squiggly things back. Killed him. He's dead. Put things in him. He's dead.
okay.
Sounds
turn.
right.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Lyra.
I'm gonna move up to like right up to this tree thing. Is this thing like alive?
It's still pulsing in the atmosphere.
I'll try to like cut it down with saffron.
Go ahead.
16.
Hit. It's done. You guys done quite a bit of damage to it.
Yeah. Killing trees.
blade is crazy. 15.
You cut into it, and as you do, the blade ignites on it. The whole thing catches in flames, and it almost looks like reality settles. Just the tree falls over.
It falls over. Okay. Then I turn and look down this hallway.
You see what looks like another bulbous, pulsing, writhing mass. It looks like it could pop at any second. Looks like large mushrooms and black fungus everywhere. At this point, you do see that there's a miasma of spores hanging in the air.
Okay, I'll move 10 more. I think I have 10 more feet of movement.
Okay, Hargren,
You moved me 10
you're
feet.
up.
Thank you.
I would like
Just
to
gone.
move.
Yeah.
Is that? Would you say the spores are like what's kind of like?
Yes,
Okay, so I'd like to move 15 feet away from it. Would I still be safe?
you're okay.
Okay, so I'll move 15 feet away from it, and catch a wave, and you're going to be spitting up spores. And this is thunder wave. So it gets to make a con saving throw.
It won't. It can't.
So it'll take 11 points of
'Kay.
damage. And it gets blown, everything gets blown backwards 10 feet.
Will this move?
I don't know if the plants will
So,
move, but hopefully.
so all the spores blow back up against the wall like a wave of black miasma death. They go up onto the ceiling. It looks like there's a small passage, but all of a sudden, all those bulbous plants just burst.
Oh no.
They just go all down the halls. Just beforehand, you can all hold your breath if
but
you
away
like.
from us, right?
Well, so the wave hit them,
It might hit
and
us.
then it.
Does it just hit us?
No, it's gonna go through the whole. It's gonna go through the whole
It's gonna
area.
like spread. You're welcome. What can I say?
Yeah. So the wave hits them, and they kind of shook, and then burst open. So.
Okay, so
What's amazing though is that these spores immediately infect the walls. You see the vines of fungus just immediately move all through the walls. I assume everyone holds their breath.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys have your con
Oh, I
scores.
would yell to you to hold your breath.
Okay,
Little man, hold breath.
It's what, 1 plus con? Is that what it is?
you have like a minute plus your con, like
Yeah, right, yeah.
minute per con modifier.
So like my con modifier is +4, so I have 4 minutes.
4
I can
minutes.
hold my breath.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Haha,
Safe.
five.
I think it's 5 actually. I think it's like
Yeah,
1
it's
plus.
1 minute plus your con.
That's insane.
So keep track.
Yeah.
40 rounds.
It's gonna be hard for you to concentrate on stuff though. That is gonna be a thing. So like, because you're holding your breath.
Do I have to roll a con save for my spell?
Mm-hmm.
I get advantage on that. Okay, good thing.
Okay, you're
Not
fine.
really.
Torque.
Okay, I was actually going to use my plot point for Karen Pez, but
You still can.
You still can.
I was going to, if it will be allowed, I was going to make him like hale and whole, like he was healthy and like he was just trapped, like he had all of his powers and everything. He just wasn't infected by whatever that was. So
Is that your plot point?
yeah, and if that was
Well, you could do something more creative. Like now, Karen Penn comes back as a bad guy. Like now he's part of this thing.
No.
Not good for us, but way cooler.
Kevin.
I would say that he was like when we came across him, he was like not infected, just trapped. And if that was the case, like I would have tried to release him. I don't know how much you'll allow, how much.
I can't go back that far.
All right, no, that's
You
what
can't
I
go back that
mean.
far.
Yeah.
But you could say
This
that.
was a Karen Pez body double.
Yeah, can we just say
Ooh.
that it was one of the homunculus?
It's Trevor's
Hold on a second.
long lost brother changeling.
It's just Trevor.
It's a
Yeah, I'll say in one way, shape, or form that wasn't the real. No, because that doesn't really.
Why don't you think
That
about
doesn't
it?
really benefit it. Yeah.
Well, it could be that it's not the real Karen.
But that doesn't do anything at that point. That just means nothing's changed and he's still. Oh, I'll hold on to it still.
How about he put himself in that starfish as a phylactery?
Oh my god. No. No. No.
But that sounds like something you would do.
I'm moving forward.
very
Send me
creative.
50 feet ahead.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50?
Right. And is there anything So the spores are all exploded. They're just not a thing anymore, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You have very good eyesight. You see something moving, like holding its breath and clawing at the gates right there. It looks like a person.
Oh, at
Yep.
those.
Okay. Since I really there's not much else I can do, can I use my everything else just because kind of like an insight check to see if that's, or a perception check maybe to see if the person that's in that cage is also infected by something?
Sure.
Uh, 18.
You see no marks indicating as such.
I think the person in that cage might be not dying actively from the stuff.
Depends on how long
Do
they
they
can
have
hold
two
their
eyes?
breath, apparently.
What?
Do they have 2 eyes?
Yeah, I don't see any marks or entrance.
can we
wounds.
I'm gonna say that as you're talking, you're losing
Oh, okay.
rounds of minutes of holding your breath.
I'm immune to.
You sure are.
Fine.
Oh, yeah.
Take a deep breath.
I'm
Evan.
almost willing to take a blue bolt right now.
No, I'm gonna play it safe for right now. Yeah,
Trevor, can you text me what your blue bull would have been?
No.
that's
Okay.
yeah.
The blue
I'm
bolt
not gonna count
knows
that.
all.
Like you guys, you have a couple things you can say, but it's gonna be really hard to talk because you're letting
Yeah.
all your.
Yeah.
Like
my
one
turn's-
word,
Probably doesn't really help us with this.
Yeah, no, that's my turn.
That's why I'm just playing. Yeah.
like one syllable words like
You're screwed.
fight, run, hide. Can we? Yeah. We can't say like
Or
super.
figure out a way to get rid of the spores. Like Thunderwave was
My counter
a great
charge
idea.
is 50%
Could,
effective.
we can't say things like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
invited him.
Dustin, you're doing great. You're doing a
Family,
great
am I
job.
right?
I'm having fun.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Killian.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So is the whole of the mushroom spore still at large? Or did
No, it's burst.
It burst.
He blew
completely.
it apart.
Okay. I didn't know if there was any remnants of it. 30. She's going to wrap her cape around her. Continue north. Because every direction.
Yeah,
is
of
north.
course. The correct
It's
direction
all
is
north.
north.
30. Can I just do a perception to see if I see anything?
The hallway almost looks like it elongates as you look down it. At the end of it, you see an ornate door.
Ooh.
Who's that director? It does a lot of shots.
North!
Hitchcock,
It's not Stanley Kubrick.
Hitchcock does the
Hitchcock.
Elric.
I am going to.
Stanley Kubrick does it too, though.
Does he? I know stuff. I'm going to telepathically speak to Trash King and talk to him.
Oh God.
It's very important. Trash King, this is Elf. It's okay. It's okay. In your head. In your head. I'm here. Speak. Think.
What? No.
Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you expect?
Think about words in your head to speak to me.
I like that he's thinking.
So you're telling me that there are no thoughts in his head?
I feel like his head be like, why is this in my head?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just constant.
Hang on. You speak Goblin?
No. No.
Wait,
Yeah, you would.
Oh,
Very
probably-
important.
That's
He
a
probably
good
would.
point. You got me. You fucking got me. Never mind. Continue to the actually, I'm going to do a check.
You could say talk to him.
I'm not going to talk to him with the fungus.
I thought in his head. Huh? You
Yeah.
didn't put thoughts in
This
his
is all
head.
in the head.
Okay, fine. Trash King. Who does Daxos? Would I know Daxos, or is it still just Catsup at this point?
I pointed and said Catsup, Daxos, and then I passed out before. Well, as you guys.
I
were,
would
like,
still
jumping
think we
in.
would all call him cats.
Yeah.
You know Catsup better than anybody. Who does he worship?
Oh crap.
Okay. Continue with the counter charm till next turn.
Slippenborg.
So you can see Slip is kind of turning blue. He's trying his best, and Bork too. Bork just looks pissed off, but they're both holding their breaths.
Trash King runs up to Killian. That's how he runs.
It's the best run.
Like Kermit. That's the Muppet Show! That's all he does. He leans over and he looks at the fungi, but nothing happens. The beast!
Oh, please tell me it didn't spot me.
It spotted you.
Slithers its way
You
60
are, like,
feet down the hall.
You're lit up.
Yeah. You are glowing, my dude.
The dude.
My dude.
55, 60.
Okay, David, you don't see it, but you hear it literally bend over the corner. It feels like the walls are bulging as it moves. You just hear this like
Oh yeah.
it's close. You can smell it.
I can smell it.
You gotta use all 5 senses when you're just using sensitive.
I must taste.
You don't want a 6. Okay. David.
David. Like, as I'm running past him, that thing's getting closer to us. We gotta go.
Lyra.
I'm gonna come. I want to come around the corner. Okay, stop.
25.
What do I see? Because nobody's talking.
You see what I described.
Like it's elongated.
You see the woman, you see what looks like a woman in that back corner.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In this corner or in here?
In there.
I'll go up to this gate right here.
Okay.
30, 35, 40, 45.
No, wrong one.
This one. You must
Nope.
see the
I'm
one.
sorry, that one.
Oh.
Oh.
Not the one with the woman?
No, I'm only 30 feet.
Okay. You get to that one and you see one of the creatures that attacked has attacked you several times. It's attacked you in front of the windmill. It attacked you when you were in front of Garifon. You notice that it's one of the creatures that attacked you in the Golden Citadel. It looks like some type of wolf-like creature smashing against the
Scream
door.
Calyx beast.
Its spines lift up and it looks as though it tries to fire a beam of green light, but it hits the bars and it seems to shimmer against something as though magic keeps it at bay.
Leave this shut. And I'll back up. You notice that it shimmers and dissipates and then smashes against the wall as though it's trying to like teleport out. Okay. I've warned everyone what that is. Okay. Done.
Okay, Harden.
Yeah, so I think 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move here, and I was like
Dispel magic.
before the thunder, and I do thunder wave again to like blow the stuff?
Down the hallway?
Yeah, so away
perfect.
from us.
So I would say that you hit and it blows away. It goes into the corner all the way down. It seems to go up into the corners of the room and then starts to kind of sift itself down.
Okay.
Dense.
Did you catch my Imagine Dragons though? I didn't get a lot in.
Yeah, I
A little
didn't
bit of
know.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
It was good.
Thank you.
I liked
Thank
it.
you.
I did.
We all like
Yeah,
it.
it was all right. It's just,
As you are near that wall, you see a very similar looking creature come smashing behind you. Just yeah. Again, though, something it looks like a magical barrier is keeping it at bay.
That's good.
Slip at this point passes out.
Boric picks him up, tosses it in fireman's carry.
Madness point.
For Slip?
For Slip.
Oh no.
It's just too much.
It is a lot. Yeah.
Killian.
She looks to Bork and don't let him slow you down.
That was good.
Dark.
That was good.
That is
30.
what Killian would say.
5, 10, 15.
Uh-oh.
Is that a trap?
Must have been something.
Trap.
Boo! Wait,
Wait, I have.
She has something.
I have feral instincts.
That's
Hold up.
okay.
No, I have danger sense, so I have advantage on deck
Oh,
saves
she didn't step on
against
it. She
finding
didn't step on it.
traps.
You have what?
Did you
It's danger sense.
Yeah, there's no trap there.
Did you think there was? Or were you just
Everybody
There was.
following the footsteps of Killian.
Okay. I sense danger. Continue north.
All right, so there's something around there.
Or Dustin's fucking with all of
All right, what is that door? she perception checks the door, please.
Which one?
This one?
That one, because I'm looking that way.
The one with the giant demon creature.
Yeah.
There's nothing in
You
there.
cannot see inside that
Right.
door.
No, she senses danger.
No, she's saying like, what's the door? Is it?
No, what is
that
the
a
door?
magic
Like, is it
door?
a-
Killian does not fear doors. All right, there is an arcanic seal on that door.
Well, I'm very good at those.
It's just dumb luck.
I don't think that.
Lyra. Magic lock. I feel like I'm making her really dumb, but Calvin doesn't talk enough for me.
Elric.
No.
She probably is dumb. Is she dumb?
Do I see anything with
Yeah,
these doors?
Darrell.
Intelligent.
No,
I mean,
no,
she's
they're no
not
illusions.
dumb, but
I need to do
Me.
a check.
I need to do me.
I need to do what
I need to do me, man.
I need to do some sort of arcana, history, religion check on oblations.
There's a lot of.
You will fail. I'm not gonna make you waste your roll.
Okay.
Sorry.
Continue with the counter trap.
Are you still on my
Is there
shoulder?
anything else?
I
there?
am. No, there's nothing that I can.
Oh, you're behind me. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm kind of in a.
Slip and Boric.
Yep, they're with me. Slip unconscious over Bork's shoulders.
Okay.
And periodically, he's just like
okay. I'm sorry.
bashing him.
I need a. I love slip, but an unconscious person would start breathing.
Oh, but I already dispelled it.
Yeah, you
All the
did.
spores are gone.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
They're
nothing
like
left.
settled.
Correct.
That's good. In this hallway, at least.
Okay.
Trash King holds his turn.
What?
Okay.
Why?
That's just what he does.
What a day.
Don't want a 6. 2.
Look at us.
The creature moves 60 feet towards you all.
It'll be next to. I did it already. Torque.
That seems really far. Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's 5, 10, 15, 20,
I think he's
25,
right.
30,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
David, you see it.
He'll
His
be
head
turned
comes
around.
around.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's
Here,
like
so
flipped
it'll be-
around.
His head comes around.
Spoon up.
That's my
Bork.
description of it.
Yeah.
It looks completely closed, just like a worm you'd find in the ground right now.
But really big.
Sniffing.
You.
David.
Ooh, do I have that side?
Is this the golden door? Or is it a golden door? That
It is not.
crap.
It's almost like you went down a different hallway.
You guys go down the wrong one.
I made you do it. The other one was shorter. Took you right to a secret entrance. This one does not.
Yes, it did.
Did you not?
He was nowhere really near.
Yeah, he was around the corner. Apparently, he doesn't have danger sense.
I do not.
Do you not have
Maybe
danger
neither
sense?
one of these are the traps.
Yeah, you.
There's no traps.
You joker.
Oh.
You joker.
trickster!
No, that one. I can see. I think I can tell.
So definitely has a trap.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so you dexterity saving throw.
Can I use my reaction to try and like
There's no.
help
Nah.
catch? No? It's not,
Nah.
it doesn't exist?
Nah, it doesn't exist.
No.
Not a thing.
Can I aid?
think that's a
No.
6. That's a 6.
Okay, you step and the floor gives way, not to spikes like they look like. You see
Oh, just.
it.
Way worse.
It's so much worse. You notice that as the floor cracks and gives way, it is a pool of orange ichor.
Oh, no.
You begin to fall. Now I'll give you
Now
a reaction.
can I react to catch him?
Wait.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, what dice?
That,
I believe. Anything come up?
Epic feat.
I'm not using my epic feat on you.
Do it.
Hallian's probably like, he's already gone. That's pretty good.
Dex, you said, right? Yes?
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving, just 15.
I think you would be able to react. We're gonna do it old school. So it is a grapple check.
Okay.
You have to beat him.
Okay.
Can I choose to fail?
Nope.
Oh, crap.
Do I
This is
add
my old
strength?
school 3-5 rules.
Can I use strength on this?
Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
It's always athletics
Okay,
for
well,
grapple
what do you
checks.
have? What do you have a plus?
Because he's not trying to
I
escape,
have
he
a
cannot
plus
use
5.
acrobatics.
He's got a plus 10.
Come on, you can do it.
You can still roll low.
Come on, Eli, do shitty.
Nat 20.
Tina!
That won't do it. So you cannot help
Can
him.
I at least get something for a nat 20?
No,
Yeah, you fall into the ichor harder.
Yeah, can he choose with this nat 20 to fail?
No! Get out of town.
Don't, David, we'll fix it.
I rolled a 19!
Can I?
You can't.
This is a little bit weird. Can I, like, use my reaction to fall forward and grab him, casting Dimension Door to try to?
You wouldn't see that he was falling. He's glowing.
That's true.
He's
I
glowing.
am glowing.
He is glowing.
It's not illusion.
Yeah.
But you said also divine magic.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I love it. Creativity's there. I like it. You have to get a dexterity saving throw of 15, and you have disadvantage because you can't see him. If you get it, it just works. He doesn't have to roll against you.
If I don't.
Then he falls.
Okay.
He's gonna
as long
fall
as I don't
anyway.
fall.
Please.
Well, if you're not one,
Well, yeah, but I'm not.
You hit one, you fall with him.
yeah.
Oh! Look at this.
That was cocked.
Oh,
right?
with disadvantage.
Cock,
That's a-
cock.
that's a 20.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that
You have
was-
disadvantage though?
I
Yeah,
do have
he does.
disadvantage.
Shit.
Oh.
Ooh, hang
6.
on. My dex is very good.
Is it a saving throw or just dex?
Woo! 16.
You do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So he falls. You see Elric like a sixth sense kind of
Like,
appears, and he reaches and boom, where do you go?
The only place that I know would be safe would be back like 20 feet or so.
Yep.
Even if we just kind of like onto the
He
ground.
said 20, all the way back.
Yeah, we'd like about right there.
Perfect. I would like, please, Killian, to just go danger.
Whoopsie.
Okay.
There's just not a floor there. There's no floor. there.
Killian, Elric. That was
That was
David's
Dave.
turn. Lyra.
I'm gonna go 30 feet to this door over here with the arcane lock.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open this one like I opened the last one.
25.
Intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw?
You fall into Icker. Dexterity
do?
saving throw.
Oh, dexterity saving?
Dexterity.
throw?
Yes, checking for
Stupid.
traps.
We will now.
I think this is like the first time you've ever had traps
16?
in your dungeon.
16 dexterity saving throw. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Why do you sound so sad?
I jump over and roll. to
Where do
the
you
other
where do you
side,
jump?
To the forward. Then
Is it
Really?
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh, God. Why aren't you using
one.
your epic feat?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so you would begin to fall. And so what happens is, because there's a way to pass this, right? It's gonna be a hex, like in the floor. So I'm not making myself clear.
no.
Like it's like a cross in the floor. That's with panels. That way you could actually walk through it, and these are falling. Still not clear to anybody?
So
How would I get
There
through
were-
this
basically
without
there are,
moving?
like-
Like a.
Of the two tiles.
they're
Thank you.
Like a-
they're beams
Yes.
like
Walk
that
on
were
the
holding up
beams
the
between
panels.
them.
Okay.
All right, so she nat one. So
Oh.
she rolls off nat ones onto the other one. Killing, you're the only one there, and you've used your reaction.
I know it's not. I can't use another one.
Yeah, that's bad.
No.
Can't use
Anybody
my
can help?
reaction?
Nothing?
There-
I've got
I can-
nothing.
I can
have
do
nothing.
cutting words to reduce the damage.
I don't know.
Right? I can.
I don't care about the damage is not what's gonna kill me.
Okay.
Can anybody hold person? I don't know if that would work.
Yeah.
That doesn't work, does it?
Fly, nothing. You have
I
nothing?
can fly.
Fly is-
I would open my wings and fly. If I could.
Yeah, because this is bad. This is bad.
I mean, I can only fly one. Yeah, I would fly.
Okay, you need a dexterity saving throw, disadvantage.
Epic feat.
To fly?
If you fail, you will fall into the ichor.
So my wings don't work if I fail.
Correct.
Epic feat.
Oh.
These are both plus 13 plus 8.
Oh.
So 21 is her lowest.
Okay. Then her wings will sprout,
Oh,
and
thank
she
God.
finds herself right over it.
Like inches.
Like
Face-
inches.
Face first.
I look
Madness.
at Killian.
We're gonna give you. Well, not you a
Danger.
madness. You get a madness. You get a madness.
You get a madness. You get a madness. Everybody gets a
Lyra, you
madness.
get 2 madnesses. I'm sorry. Like you should be dead.
Has my counter charm helped to remove?
Are
the
you
madness?
still?
not up?
playing?
Not until up. What?
Good.
Are you playing?
Up until that point, yes, I was.
Nothing removed. It would have made getting madnesses harder.
Got it.
So Slip technically can roll. Slip can roll a d20, but he needs a 18, 19, or
I'm
20.
gonna tell you, I don't really quite understand like why
No.
this would be so bad.
What?
Like I don't understand
he get
why
another
this would be
madness because he
bad.
missed
Like to
that?
follow this, like it doesn't look good, but like I don't
He just has-
understand.
Yeah, our characters have no idea what this orange
Right.
ichor is.
Well,
Oh, my
still don't-
character's not really freaking out. Trevor is
Yeah,
terrified.
Jamie.
Yeah, everybody here
Jamie's
except for
terrified.
Kevin and
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah.
I've got
Kevin.
no idea.
But I'm
We'll explain it to
context
you.
clues are helping
It's
me.
all right.
It's from last
I lost my-
campaign
I lost
for
my
our
page.
viewers.
Yeah.
Orange
So is that other
What's the whole
ichor.
page?
Is that
Ow.
other corner gonna be a trap?
Orange
I'm
ichor
thinking it
was
is.
dead.
Come on, DM.
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Agonizing death.
All right, Slip already got one. Lyra gets one. Elric didn't get one. David gets one. Perfect.
Get what?
Madness.
Yeah.
How many do I have?
4. But you should be tracking that.
I am. I want to make sure I miss.
I am.
I see.
Hargrin.
I do.
We're all gonna die.
You should go on that panel.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably jump across there. No, I will just move up. Well, I'd say, how are we going to get across here?
Singing man. Trap. Ahead.
I see that. What if you were to toss your cape over it? Could we stride across it? Like a puddle? You just put your cape over it. We'll stride across.
I like
No.
this plan.
It's not a good plan.
I
The
like
cape is only used for the true north.
Oh my god, your character's the worst. I torque.
that.
Is there like a ledge on the other side of the ichor?
Did everyone just leave the woman?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah, I
haven't.
think we did.
I was going to yell at her to like hide away from the bars. Yeah, so that thing doesn't see her. Like, but I mean, there's.
I like have
What
like
is she
no
gonna do?
comprehension
Like-
that any of these people
Yeah.
are not like possessed.
Well, these were evil.
I
so
didn't
who
look.
knows
I
what's
didn't
her
go
deal.
close enough.
Right.
She could be bad.
I know, like she could be infected. Like David said, like everyone's bad.
They are
DM,
infected. There is no saving.
You guys,
DM's trying to say we're not being awfully lawful good.
You're
Oh,
not
we
at
were-
all. You guys are like.
I'm
We
neutral.
were at last
neutral?
circle of 9.
Wait,
where
are you
they
lawfully-
die,
lawfully
so...
Most.
No.
No.
Here's my thinking. She is currently safer in that enclosed
I'm-
cell
I'm neutral
with
to
this
it.
monster bearing down on us.
Makes sense.
But I've never been here. I don't listen.
Is there a ledge on the other side of this ichor, like against the door? I can't.
Yes, there is.
There is. Okay. I'm gonna run forward
run on
across
the
the
wall.
ichor, and just land on the ledge over there, because I can run across liquids.
I mean, there's the beam.
You're
so
50
we could
here.
run-
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'll just one way or the other. I'll run across the stuff.
Are you gonna run across the ichor? Or are you gonna run across the?
I'll run across the beams.
Good call.
Like I can run across liquid, but I'll still stay away from the ichor.
The Icar, I feel like, is down a ways.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, like you'd have to jump down. To...
Okay. I'll just land at the edge of the doors. I'll check the door for traps.
Please.
Oh, and as I was running past, I'll yell at the lady, get away from the
Hi.
bars, hide in the corner, away from the door. There's a thing coming. We'll come for you in a little bit. Just be quiet and stay out of the way.
She is already dead.
And we mean it this time.
What was
We'll
that?
be right
What was
back.
that rolling?
Find traps.
Yeah, but that's an investigation?
Yeah.
Kevin seems so flustered. I don't know why.
I've got a lot of things running. I'm trying to figure out what to do. That's an 18 investigation.
To open the door,
To check it for traps.
there are no traps on the door.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get through this dungeon.
The door's okay. I don't know if we want to open it yet with this thing behind us.
Open it.
Okay, I'll just like,
No,
while I'm
make
yelling
our
this to the
last
group,
stand here.
I'll go ahead and just bump the doors open with my butt. And
They are locked, sir.
okay.
Break them.
I'm not gonna break anything. I'm going to try and unlock it, if that's still something I can do in my turn.
Yeah, if you have an action.
Did I use my action to check it for traps?
No.
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, then I'll use my Tinker's Tools / Jeweler's Tools / everything else I'm proficient in.
Whatever tool will open it.
Yeah,
This is what I use.
in the past I've used my Jeweler's
Sounds good.
Tools.
I got you. Nothing like a no. Use a jeweler to open up a door.
Uh-oh. That is like that doesn't even break a 10.
That won't open it.
Yeah.
Okay, as you begin to tinker with it, you do realize with your high trap sense and you messing with the door, this door doesn't look like a trap that can harm you, but it does seem connected to this room, as though if you open it, maybe other things will open as well.
Okay, I lied. This thing is trapped after all.
It's not a trap. It just means other stuff will open.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I get it.
is it gonna open the Calyx beast and let
Yes.
them out?
That could be.
One way or the other, if we open this door, something else is going to happen.
Does it seem magical?
No?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah?
Just like that.
She said earlier that there was
Just like
magic
that.
magic runes on the door.
Yeah, so I think we should take one monster at a time.
That thing?
Well, it's the only one we've... Yeah.
Or dispel the door or something. Okay, I'm sorry, that's bad me. Killian!
I fear no man and one beast. Open the door. I got this. And she turns and takes out her blade and she's ready to shoot at whatever opens.
Her blade? She's
I mean, I'm
her
sorry.
blade?
I'm sorry. I'm used to Clara. I'm sorry. Her
Bow.
bow.
Perfect.
So you're aiming back this way?
Yes,
Like,
she
okay.
turns. And she's gonna ready for anything. Because this thing is here. And this thing is here. So she's gonna ready this way. You take the back.
Elric.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bump into Killian. And just make my way around.
Uppies.
Yeah, I don't trust my blind ass to try to walk across some girders.
Oh, as you walk by me, she's gonna like turn your head and like turn you the same direction that she is.
Elric, one uppies.
Let's go ahead and do put counter charm back up.
Slippin' Boric. Slip can wake up whenever you'd like.
I'm about to wake him when it's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
But I will, Boric, I gesture, he's just gonna step in front of me with Slip on his back. There we go. Okay.
Trash King. Having readied his turn, he walks up to the gate with the woman.
She's hiding now? Or no?
He looks into the gate. Who are you? You don't want a 6.
She's probably
Sorry.
important.
Okay. 4. Jamie, what number you don't want on a D4?
1.
You sure?
I do not want a 1.
It's a 2. The woman approaches Trash King and moves her face. Trash King turns toward the group. Sorry. Guys! The beast lunges toward David.
Who got that spell on him?
So the beast curls itself up, and as it does, its head opens up 4 ways into just serrades of teeth.
Nope.
Some people have readied.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, I shoot my bow.
Do it.
Make the sound.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew pew pew.
Nat 20!
What? Nonsense. I like it. Do it.
I appreciate it. Shit.
Oh,
7. 9.
Okay, 9 total.
Yep. Pink.
Okay, hang on.
It hits tooth.
It's too late now, but as a barbarian, if I ready to attack, could I ready to go into rage and attack? No, okay. Just wondering.
But nice. And you also can't ready in enrage because you have to keep attacking.
Got it, okay.
Yeah, the beast will take it. So, how much was that?
9.
I'll keep that in mind. Your nat 20 hits right at the moment that it is about to open its jowls. So you pierce through, pinning its jowls together. Here's what it earns you.
Ooh.
The beast will not be able to attack unless it is attacked
Yeah!
for 1 round. So what I mean by that is David, who is trigger happy, as soon as you go to attack it, it will attack you first.
Okay, I see.
So you see that, and your characters would know as it flails up, you have this moment of opportunity.
Ooh.
Trash King, get woman and get out now!
I can't! And he takes a point of madness.
Why?
Okay. David.
check. What is wrong with Trash King?
Yeah, who's in the cell? With Trash King. Who's woman is who?
And that's our game. I'm just joking.
Stop it!
Okay.
It's Agatha, somehow back from the dead.
Mother Argalith.
David, you near the door. You see Trash King is nervous. This all happens kind of in slow motion. You're like running toward the door. The beast behind you flailing up. You see a woman dressed all in white. David, you see Varasha. Your turn, David.
Can I try to will out of it?
Sure.
Big chicken, do it. 11.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, what is that?
It's a D10.
Yeah. Oh, 10.
I don't think it's.
20 not nat.
You will out of nothing.
Crap. David's gonna try to open it? Just like,
Okay. You gonna strength it?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you say anything?
You have your sword and your shield out. How are you doing this? You dropping stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just.
Do you say anything?
I'm gonna hand him to Trash King.
Just falls on top of him.
Like, Viraj is in the cage, guys.
I know who it is!
I'm not talking to you.
And she's safe in there right now.
That one.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Hold up. Is this? What is this?
Use your epic.
Strength check.
Use your epic.
Not an
use your epic
indomitable.
feat. Use your epic. feat.
Oh, can
Use
I
your
just
epic
can I
feat.
just epic feed it, or have I
It's
already?
up to you.
I'll epic feed it. I never use it,
You
Good
have
choice.
Indomitable.
but I can't use it.
It's not a saving throw.
I'll just use my epic feat right on it. Can I do that?
Is that one?
You begin to pull the bars. You all of a sudden, David, for the first time in a while, feels like himself. You see the people that have died under your negligence. You see the people you attack recklessly. And you see an opportunity to save someone who desperately needs to be saved. And the bars crack.
Nice.
She falls into your arms. No marks or blemishes of these creatures on her skin.
Good. I have her. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Trash King, put those in your magic bag. Your magic bag's not
Your
real,
items
it's
are
real.
gone.
Okay, perfect. Any other way?
Make sure there's nothing else in there.
Is there anything else in there?
You see a locket.
I'll pick up the locket.
You go in to pick up the locket?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't sound sure.
Yeah, I pick up the locket.
Okay, you pick up the locket.
Okay. 30, I think I used 15.
Are they locked in the tower? Is that why Dory's like
60.
Maybe.
Yep.
Okay. Lyra.
He's still on my ear.
I hope this dispels the right thing, and I'm gonna flying above the acre. I'm gonna dispel magic on this door.
Do it. At what level?
all of it. All of the levels.
All the levels.
Level 10.
Cosmic funk.
This is outside.
What was it?
I've got the queen. I've got the queen.
Well, fuck it. Ace.
There we go.
You needed 6.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the doors ignite in flame. Like they don't burn. They just turn red hot and fall inward.
Okay.
Nothing opens.
Nice.
Melted it to death.
Where's David and Barasha?
Right here.
Okay. How many feet away are you away from me?
15 or 20. 15.
I'm
can
gonna
go
fly in front of David so that creature doesn't attack Barasha. I'll be flying right here. Kind of like as a barrier. To give them time to get out. End my turn.
Hardagrin.
So, free action, slap, slip awake. Slip, you've already missed Imagine Dragons, you must be awake for this. And then, I step forward to make sure that...
He wakes up and sees this fucking thing.
Yeah. I'll take another madness point. I'll take another madness point.
Wait, I have counter charm.
Oh, he gets to roll for it then.
Okay.
He's 18, 19, or 20.
19.
Hell yeah!
That's my boy!
I did something!
So I step next to Lyra so that she didn't get caught in the spell, and get really foreboding tones on my lute as I sing, "'Cause this is Thriller Night." And I cast Fear,
Okay.
so that'll be a Wisdom saving throw.
You just outdid me.
What's that?
I think you're gonna out.
Oh, what does he need?
He needs a 16.
On a wisdom?
Yep.
Doesn't have good wisdom. He makes it.
Oh my god.
What did you roll?
Burn it!
He rolled a natural 19.
All right. Okay, and then I to Killian I sing, "Don't stop believe in, hold on to this feeling. You get bardic inspiration.
All right.
All right.
That was
Torque. That was very good. That was very good.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kick open the doors, and then just leaving a path for Dave to get in there with Varasha. And I'm gonna run back and stand next to Lyra as a barrier against this thing.
Good. Guys, the doors will open and you can run back.
Stand in front of the bard.
Yep.
You move the torque.
Did you hear
Yep,
that?
and yeah, move me in front of the bard.
Are they?
There we go.
Are they steel doors?
Oh, yeah.
The doors fell in. They're on fire.
Yeah.
They like fell
Yeah.
in.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
They fell into each other.
Killian.
Barasha! Oh, that was, yep. We're going. We're
Killian?
going.
Oh, and I'm gonna, I didn't do an action. I'm gonna hold my attack for when it begins its attacks.
Barasha, are there others?
I don't know.
We need to check all the cells.
She's very skinny and frail.
Sorry, Killian's playing her character. She would go up to this door and she would try and bash it in.
This one?
It's hard to get.
You can't.
Yeah, you
There's
can.
Ichor.
You'd have
Oh, it's on. I can't see.
Yeah, the Ichor is
Oh
all.
shit. Okay.
Well, there's the crossbar.
It'd be hard to bash the doors in.
Okay. Fuck no.
You guys can talk out of turn.
I don't know. What do you think?
We need to get away.
And they don't have bars. So far, prisoners have really.
Those are
been in
arcane
cells.
locks.
Yeah.
There's arcane locks on that. You can't bash.
Or is the
them.
real Cecil's in there?
No.
You have to unlock the arcane lock, and your character knows that.
Maybe.
You literally told me.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's gonna stand at the door.
But are they the arcane locks that were connected to?
The door.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
So
I
probably.
don't know.
We
I
also
was
know
guessing
there's
it might have
something.
been
Yeah.
These, 'cause-
Those had shimmering magic on them.
Right,
too,
exactly.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Whatever's inside doesn't know that the magic has been dispelled.
Okay.
Yeah, they could break through those doors now. So like you probably.
She's going to ready because she wants Varasha to get through. So she's gonna ready to attack the beast if it starts running after her and David.
Elric.
I'm going to ready a spell for when it breaks that arrow loose.
Okay.
Oh, you're with me. When I turned you around, like you were with me.
Oh, so you would have taken
I
me.
took you with me.
Okay, that's fine because I can still cast her back down.
Well, go behind me so that way there's room. Yeah, thank you.
Better option.
Slip and Bork.
Slip is fumbling for his notebook. He's like, "What was that about the thriller, sir?" And Boric says, "Will you just stay behind me? I have one job. Let me do it."
Trash King. That's me. I run. Okay, that gets me there.
You can move 25.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, but I'll get up to the Ichor then. And I yell, "Come on, guys! We're almost there!" All right, you don't want a 6.
Ooh, that's a 5.
We're pushing it.
The creature bursts its mouth open.
Ah.
Go ahead.
You would like mine, eh? I cast.
You would like me?
Me.
I
I
approach.
cast Black Tentacles.
Everts.
Black tentacles.
Okay.
Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on ground that you can see within range. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground into difficult terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends.
Just so you don't waste your spell, can it get any size creature?
There is no limitation on the creature size.
Okay. Because usually I used to be only large.
Sure. So if it starts its turn there, it takes 3d6 damage, and then a...
So it won't be starting its turn there.
Well, when it
When it enters for the first
It's gonna get grappled.
when it starts its turn or is already restrained. So if it does get restrained, it takes 3d6, and then every turn thereafter.
All right, how are you casting this, man? Because like Evert's Black Tentacles is big, and it's in the past it used to be indiscriminatory. Like it'll grab everybody.
Well, what's the radius?
It's a 20-foot square, and I would cast it. I mean, at the end of the hallway.
No, so I'm not trying to be a pain. Evert's Black Tentacles is a 20-foot square, and then the tentacles have a 10-foot reach, and they're indiscriminate.
That's not described in the spell. That's why it's not described in the spell. It's just a 20-foot square. And this is not, I think I know what you're talking about, that the older spell from like 3.5.
Yep.
This is not as powerful as that.
Okay, so then
Nerfed.
5, 10, 15, 20.
And he can easily cast it in a 20-foot
Yep.
square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're blind, I'm gonna have you roll a d10, one number you don't want.
Okay.
It's a 10% chance.
What is the 10? This is the 10.
I'm gonna be a psycho.
I don't want a 1. That's a fucking 1.
Bring it.
Beautiful.
Holy God.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna get Torek and Lyra. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
But it is gonna also get the creature.
Does it automatically grapple?
Everybody gets a strength or dexterity check of your choice.
Saving throw?
Against my spell save DC, you need an 18.
He needs a 10. Cocked. Or he would have succeeded.
Saving throw or athletics?
It is a strength or dexterity check of your choice.
So it can be athletics.
I'm gonna spend a key point.
It's not a saving throw.
Because I got a 17.
It is not a saving throw.
Yeah, you can use that.
Okay,
You can use
then-
athletics or
Okay.
acrobatics.
I'm sorry.
23.
It is a dexterity. It is a dexterity saving throw initially. Every turn thereafter that it's restrained, it's a strength or dexterity check. So right now it is a dex saving throw.
Then I fail.
It chooses to succeed.
Oh fucking shit!
And it turns its
Thank
head.
you.
Hey, you got rid of one.
I ready? Can I hit this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did too.
Wait. Oh yeah.
I'm
you
going
have a bow.
to use
You,
my point
you
shot.
succeeded.
Yes, 23.
So you're fine.
No.
Can't you just end the
That's-
concentration
Yes.
on the spell?
Yes.
I can, but it would have to be
On your turn.
on my turn.
It's a free
Or if
action.
you get hit.
I believe it's a free action though, so on your turn you can just end it.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Do I take damage?
You do
Hit.
have to take 3d6.
Alright, yeah, the 27 was my other one.
I missed. I got a 7. Frickin'
You're gonna take 10.
Eli, I need to make sure. How far is Elric? Is he 60 feet away from me or not?
From that?
Yep. Go ahead.
23 damage.
23. Okay. Just coin shots. Just pew 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 right into its mouth.
Chipping teeth.
Yeah, it is.
60.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 65 because of where she is, and then
And
it's,
it just moves.
It's if it's yeah. That's if that's 65. It's not 60.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be in range of her
Why?
because I don't want you to be able to attack it. So move it back.
back.
It lifts its mouth and you see this kind of bulbous thing grow in its chest as it leans down. The group kind of moves out of the way and a beam goes firing out of its mouth. Just hits you, sir.
Didn't it start its turn in that area again?
No, it's
Isn't
the
that a
same
separate
turn.
save?
No, because he reacts on its turn.
That was a reaction. Okay, gotcha.
Hang on.
No, that was Elric's
Hang on.
turn.
It turns the
No,
area.
he reacted to do this.
Yeah, he reacted.
This
for
is
when
its turn.
When its arrow.
It
when
already
the arrow
succeeded
broke,
on its
he was
thing.
Oh,
reacting.
you withheld your action.
Yeah.
So if it stays there on the next turn,
Right.
The tentacles are still
But you
there.
can't. You don't get 2 hits on one turn. So if it's there on the next turn, it has to do it again.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, and that's fine. It'll do it again. You need a con. Sorry. You need a con save of 18.
Hopefully.
Woo! That's a 9, but I might have a special ability. I need to make me look that shit up real quick. Whoop. Because nope, I failed.
I need d6s, people.
Yeah.
Do you need more?
No.
No. Oh, you handed him the
God,
whole
I
thing.
hope
Got
not.
it.
Hope not.
Got it. I didn't see you hand him the whole
Yep.
case.
You need more than that.
I've got 24 in there, I think.
Wish I would have rolled a 1.
You didn't roll super good, but 10, 20, 66 damage.
66?
66. You're not reduced to 0, right?
No.
Okay, you are not disintegrated.
Trev!
You do need to make a con save, though, sir.
Is it gonna hit me? 'Cause he's on my shoulders.
No, it's not a ray.
Okay.
Visually, I described it as such. It is not like
Okay.
electricity or lightning bolt. That would be
Just
dumb
kinda-
as hell.
I might.
Sir, concentration check. Let's see if these evil black tentacles are gone.
Fail.
What do I need for that?
A half the amount of damage you.
What's the how
30.
much?
At least 10
33.
or half the amount of.
What-
So you need
what's
a
the- what
33
damage?
He needs a 33.
Constitution.
33.
Save.
You need a 33 con save.
You need a nat 20. So I'm ungrappled.
You're ungrappled.
Yeah, there's
Trevor, did you make it?
Are you helping?
David, you're up.
All right.
Yeah. I did the math. I can get up
You good
to
there?
here.
Caffeine
Okay.
kicking in?
You have Rasha, right?
I can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I can move 5.
Get out,
Feeling
get
close
out
to
of line
the
of
doors
sight.
than everyone else.
Yes.
Ooh.
David, you are beyond the doors. As you walk in, kind of like the rest of the group has got their eyes on this, you walk in kind of facing forward. David, you are in the central room where the large caldera goes down to a ley line that is frozen in time. All around you is an open air panorama of this land you are in. Red lightning flashes across the sky. Creatures of unimaginable magnitude fly just out of sight in the darkness like shadows of madness. You notice the pillars kind of bulged out as the explosion in the center is kind of manifesting itself. You see a ball of ley line arcanic magic ripping the tower apart, but it is time stopped. You've been here before.
Am I in it or is
You
like
see
the
it.
circle there?
I want imagination-wise, this does not go up. It goes
Okay,
down.
it goes down. Okay.
Okay. And it's down in that it's swirling? Okay.
Lyra.
Um.
I want to blow it up.
I jump into it.
Hit rock.
Technically, if it's a black hole, once you hit that portion of the time stop,
It doesn't look like a black hole. It looks like a prismatic sphere of annihilation.
Doesn't cross the event horizon.
Yeah, you get it.
Thank you. Spaghettification.
Will the hidden rock do anything?
I see you listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson as well.
I will look at this thing and.
Sorry.
That was-
No.
You should not be living, and I will cast harm.
Ooh.
Con save.
Shit!
Think that's gonna fail?
Needs an 18.
It chooses to succeed.
Bullshit.
Isn't it still?
It's still gonna take
Oh.
half the damage. 14d6.
You need more?
No. 17. 46, and then so half of that.
23. So you lift your hands up. It seems to resist your magic as your magic doesn't seem as strong, and yet wounds of fire rip across its body. As though the fire is coming from inside it.
I'm flying, so I can fly into. I can get to the room.
Sounds like an electrical.
So I'll fly back.
It will attack you,
Okay.
but you will be able to fly into the room. It will hit. Oh crap. DC, I need a strength check from you.
Like an athletics check or a saving throw?
Saving throw.
Eight.
That won't do it.
Allie.
Don't you have like a
13.
+10?
13 damage, and you are knocked prone. It sideswipes you with its claw,
Okay.
and you fall to the ground. You still have movement, but you'd have to use half to get up, and then you can fly.
I can fly like 80 feet, so
So you
40.
40 to get up.
How much is 40 feet?
Yeah, should get you in.
Wouldn't it
Okay.
be
Will you move me in?
half of
Eli.
her regular movement speed to stand up? So it'd be 15 to stand up.
Are you in here or are you?
Well,
just...
yeah, but it's the same. Because you fly or walk. You can't.
My fly speed is faster.
Yeah, so
It's more. No, I think it doesn't say I can get in.
yeah, it's 40 feet, so she should be fine.
Okay.
Okay, you get in. Awesome. Harlequin!
Let's try this again. Turn around, worm eyes. Every now and then you fall apart. This is fear, 16 wisdom.
I hope you get it.
I hope I do
I
too.
really do.
That one! He can't choose to succeed. Oh, but he's immune to fear. I'm joking. It looks horrified. It kind of rears up.
It's a scary song. You ought to see the video.
Do you want to move, sir?
Yeah, and then So, are we saying that we can kind of like
You can walk across the beam.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep. And these guys, their ready action is coming.
Torque.
Okay. Is he within melee of me?
He is, but he's afraid right now.
He's gonna dash away.
He's
Okay.
gonna run away.
All right, so I'm not gonna bother wasting.
Yeah,
my-
please don't break that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm
Absolutely, then attack.
I'm gonna boot Scoot and Boogie. I'm gonna get inside the room. Go.
Kevin, just make sure.
Kevin is. You have
I
100.
am.
And
The doors are just not there. They are melted.
Yeah, they melted.
Okay.
and just to play it safe, in case something weird happens, I'll hold an attack if it starts to get aggressive again. Just in case. Just in case. Got nothing else to do.
Might as well. Give me a second.
Ow.
You know you go master.
I hope you all leave singing "Turn Around, Worm Eyes."
Worm eyes. Every now and then.
You walk into this room. The door's broken behind you. The creature rushing down away, burrowing into the tower. And as you look, you see the caldera goes down. So you're at the top of a tower. All around are pillars, open air. You see the world of not the Evanfall, but someplace else. Someplace that seeps into your souls. Everyone takes a point of madness.
Fine.
With my what's it called? Stillness of mind. Can I attempt a roll for that?
Yeah, 18, 19, or 20.
And am I able to see anything at this point?
No, you could see the magic bursting out of the center.
Okay.
In the center, and this is some lore drops, right? You see where the Circle of Nine attempted to create a conflux of magic. Their powers culminated through years of treachery and deception in this one moment, a spark that ignited the weave. would have given them near godlike power, but in the last moments, Darius turned against them. Using the staff of Astarius, he attempted to shatter the tower instead. As he did, the ley lines merged together and began to erupt. But Katsa, boom, saved the tower, freezing the conflux of magic and teleporting the tower away until such a time where he could repair it. You now see the remnants of 300 years of magic ripping this tower that should have been long destroyed. It cannot rematerialize in other planes, for the group that came in stopped it. They destroyed it in the material plane, thusly it is stuck in these outer planes. As Trash King walks in, that's me! Trash King walks in, he looks around. Come on, guys. You gotta see this place for what it really is. Please.
Will save.
Will save.
My
Can we
stillness
all
of
do
mind.
will save?
What do you get?
That is for stillness of mind. I just had it.
Us, can we all will save?
Yep.
20.
Oh, wait.
27.
Yep.
8.
That won't do it.
I can end one effect causing charmed or frightened.
On yourself?
Ooh, Hargren, nat 20.
That's not a charm.
Nice.
Okay.
What about the other two?
Nice.
Yeah, let's not hold our breath.
Advantage on magic.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And Borkin slip.
18.
Perfect.
17.
You don't need to roll.
8.
David doesn't make it. Everybody else does?
Borkin slip. Did not.
Okay.
Stupid.
Trash King knows the secret, so he's not going to roll. As you stand in the center of this place, and you just kind of, this can't be it. Elric, you can't see out, right, into this land, but as you close your eyes, and when you open them again, you can see. The mirage of the pillars, while they are still bent, there is more to the tower. It kind of just dissipates like a painting with water thrown upon it. You see the scene before you unravel. The tower has 4 large spires that go off out of the center. They are ignited with flames, each one a different color representing the 4 elements of magic. And in the center, you see, kind of out this way, the largest claw of the tower. Kind of goes up and in, and you notice not the tentacles of necessarily the calyx, but something else, like wings with eyes wrapped around the tower. Yellow ichor pours out of the sides, kind of down the tower. You see skulls littered across the ground. They all look exactly the same. You have been a thorn in my side. It kind of echoes. You don't even know what forces you play with. I am not the villain of this story. I am simply a hero willing to do whatever it takes. You are a chapter in a novel you cannot comprehend. And this is where you die. You know me as Cats. Lightning flashes around the tower. But I have gone by many names. Your mother called me Daxos. I am the Suckle. Appearing right here, you see a figure kind of look down, and he attempts to cast a spell that fires out. It seems to be a force spell. Does anybody have counterspell?
I can't learn that.
Okay, he uses a staff to do this. It is Elgrix.
I do have counterspell.
Are you gonna cast it?
Fuck yes.
High level Trevor.
Oh, but I have so much more to do.
Doesn't matter. Just more important. Way more important.
7th level counterspell.
The scepter shatters in his hand. You fools! She will destroy us all! And he disappears into crows. We shall be your downfall. A quake happens under your feet, and you notice each pillar of the tower begins to crack and move. Daxos and Elgrix face you in their tower as it explodes outward. You see, these kind of are way up. Daxos takes a step down, and for now, we'll just use him. Elgrix, you can see right next to him. A beast comes crawling its way over the top of the tower, and you see the same like creatures that you've been fighting down in the tower below. This is the end of your tale. Initiative as our game comes to an end.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Boss fight.
Could Trash King at least have given
You have 2 weeks to prepare. That's a game!
Could Trash King have at least given me my weapons back?
He has not.
Oh my god, I'm useless.
Good game, everybody.
Oh my gosh, good
Great,
game.
Dustin.
All right, I'm
Good job,
gonna go into outro. Here we go, boss!
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right over us. Feel the world spin round again for only us. Hold your breath, we're diving into something bigger than anything we've ever been. Love be lighthouse, so to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminating every road. Rest your mind, it's always been there all along. Sense of belonging to a greater unknown. Hold your breath, we're diving into something real and right. Love alive, my satellite. Love be lighthouse, so to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminating every road. All through the seasons.